Hey, are we on? I think we're on.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. I don't. This is weird. I hear myself laughing.
Oh no, I got two Johnnies talking to me. I pulled a rookie mistake. Sorry.
It's been like has it been a week?
Longer.
It's been a week and a day
What?
since we did one of these. We did one on Tuesday, right? I had a gig Friday, so I wasn't here Friday. What's today?
Monday.
I can't think at all, you guys. It feels like 11:46 p.m. my time. I don't know how I'm going to get through tonight, man. Hey, two bin and one, welcome, man. Yeah, hey everybody, welcome to New Year's Live. Should this be New Year's Eve Live?
Mm-hmm.
Eastern edition. 12/31st of 2018. It's 8:46 p.m. here, but more importantly, it's 11:46 p.m. where these two guys are.
Me and Nasdal are in the DeLorean, and we're 3 hours ahead of Johnny.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Quentin James. Hey, man. R2R3 Locking Up. Welcome. Yeah. So, I don't know. Dave, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm good. I'm good. This is very weird.
Why?
I'm just driving my Van Halen car.
What's that?
Very nice.
My buddy Nick and my buddy Jimmy came to my house yesterday and gave me this as a gift. It's a police car with Van Halen stripe painted on it.
What are the does the license plate say 5150?
No.
Oh. 5150 TME or something?
No.
Didn't the license plate in Cheech and Chong say OU812?
Did it?
There was a Cheech and Chong movie where they were driving a car and the license plate said OU812 on it, just like
Wow.
the album spelled out. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, hey, yeah. So this is our New Year's Eve Eastern edition program for you guys. I'm getting messages just left and right about this, asking if we're going on, what time we're going on.
Bocephus Mode Bash.
Oh, we're gonna have to put that in the title.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. Frank Corcoran, hey, welcome. Mitch Heyman, Happy New Year. David, Happy New Year to all you, everybody. Mm-hmm. So it looks like we're about 11 minutes or so until 2019 for you guys.
Sounds about right.
Amazing how fast this year went.
Mm-hmm. And a whole lot of nothing.
Did you guys do your top nines or your best nines or whatever
What's that mean?
for Instagram for your instas?
No.
If you guys go to 2018bestnine.com, put in your Instagram username and it'll figure out your top Instagram posts for the year. I did mine. Well, I did all three accounts that I have. Really quick.
My top 9 would probably be the not only 9 that I've done.
All right, here's the top 9 for Johnny Beane on Instagram. Right there, and it's all Van Halen.
It's all guitars.
Man,
I wouldn't have guessed that. And R2R3, Bocephus Mode is before 5150. Yeah, it's only that much less than 5150, you see.
Oh. Okay, so it looks like on the Johnny Bean Instagram account, I posted 188 posts, which really isn't
That's one every other day.
that much at all. It's
Right?
really not much at all. I figured that I posted more to the stories, on the top. But I got 11,492 likes on Johnny Bean. And then, of course, Howie, there's his top 9 right there. And he got 3,967 likes and 118 posts. And then the EVH Gear Live, top 9. Right there for 2018, 61,244 likes and 229 posts.
Okay.
Is it midnight yet?
Again? I already forgot.
You got 8 minutes.
I know, and I don't have a pen that works.
8 minutes.
It was 11:58. And how many seconds again? 40. 40. What? Oh, crap, man. I'm so bad at math, I can't remember numbers at all.
Well, if you're going by what Wolfgang said,
44.
It's 16.
Yeah, but my that's the real version. So I think this will work. I have the clock up here
Are you gonna try it?
with the seconds, yes. And we're gonna see if it hits it at the strike of midnight.
And what are you talking about, by the way, for those that don't?
Does anybody want to read the lyric? I don't want to.
So on Instagram and probably Twitter and probably Facebook, Wolfgang Van Halen posted today saying that if you start the song Running with the Devil at a certain time, like so many minutes before midnight, Roth will say a certain set of lyrics right at midnight. And it's the lyrics that you probably can't even understand, right?
Yeah.
That's the one part. Yeah.
You're 100% correct.
Where he says like 20 words all in one sentence and then screams.
So obviously we can't play the real song on here. So we're going to try it with the a cappella version, the isolated vocal. But obviously the isolated vocal track from YouTube is a little shorter because it doesn't have the whole intro. So we're going to see if my math is correct, and I highly doubt it is. So we'll find out.
Let me see.
Should be exciting.
What's the time? What's the time to do it?
On mine?
11:58 and 44 seconds.
Yeah. And I think he says it on the isolated vocal track at a minute. What did I say? A minute 16? Let me mute my microphone and find out.
Okay. Nightbot's here. Dang. Oh, crap. Oh, it's okay. I just realized Nightbot is set to vlog mode, which means you guys will see a lot more of Nightbot. Because the vlogs are never that long. Well, this won't be that long.
It's a minute 26. He says it.
Okay.
So that's 44, right? 26 and 44 is what? A minute. Right? 26 seconds and 44 seconds? That's a minute.
I don't know. But hey, Jay.
No, that's wrong, isn't it?
Jay, I'm going to send you something.
34.
I'm going to send you something.
Please, somebody help me out here.
I'm helping you. Here you go.
What is it? A link for?
There you go. Go ahead. That's the full. That should have all the air in the beginning. So if you go ahead and start that at the right time.
Yeah, 11:48 and 16 minutes.
As long as there's no what? As long as there's no ad in the beginning of that video, it should be right on. So go ahead and try playing that at the right time.
He's got a buttload of reverb on his voice on this version. Holy crap.
But have it. Don't have it too loud. Have it just kind of in the background. Just you know what I mean. But we'll see. We'll see if it works. See if it works. So no matter what we're talking about, just keep track of the time and start it right at that time. And also, Happy New Year's, everybody. If it's
And what's the time again?
I don't know. What is it, Dave?
11:58 and 16 seconds.
16 seconds.
Yeah, you got to hit it right at that 16.
So 2 minutes exactly. 2
Okay.
minutes
So
exactly.
hit it right at that right then. And if there's an ad, we're screwed. If there's an ad in front of that, and there probably will be.
Well, I have it queued up, so hopefully it'll skip right past it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And I'm turning my auto lock off, so the screen won't go out on me here. Okay.
Oh, hey.
I'm getting nervous.
2 minutes.
Till midnight.
No. 2 minutes till the time.
And John BL says
1
we need a
minute.
producer.
1 minute and 16 seconds.
Well, wait. It's 11:57 and 07, 8, 9.
I can't believe we got 45 people in here. That's
Well, now everybody's getting antsy. They want to see if we can nail it.
I mean,
I'm beginning. I really don't think anyone cares.
Does anybody care? Are we idiots for doing this?
Well, you guys.
for just doing this in general. Oh, by the way, this is our last show of 2018 for you Eastern people.
11:58 and 16. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Gonna do it a second early.
And you're going by the clock on your computer, right?
Yes.
Because that should be the same for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like for me on mine, it says 11:57 and 58 seconds.
Yep.
59.
Oh, it's
58.
11:58 right now.
Okay. So we're counting down
We got 10
to
seconds, 10 seconds.
the start of the push button for Running with the Devil.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, 12,
13,
13,
14,
14,
15.
15, push.
Okay, got it. That was good.
And it's playing, right? And it's just
Yep,
air.
it's blank air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're so stupid. We can keep talking. I mean, Dave's going to chime in from time to time, but.
And so so it should be at midnight. Exactly. Okay.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
That should be
nice-
fine. That should be
Nice
fine.
of Diamond Dave to join us.
Yeah. Hey, Dave. All right. So we got 1 minute. We got 1 minute. 1 minute until 2019. And also for Dave to say whatever that lyric is. That is kind of loud, though.
Such a great harmony there, man.
Man, we should probably just talk over all this so we don't get in trouble anyway.
Yeah, I know. He'll tell you all about it.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we got 20 seconds. And what's
Is this
the lyric
gonna work?
again? It should. Shouldn't it? Or not?
Uh-oh, Wolfgang, were you off?
Maybe it was a joke.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
That's pretty close.
That was
That's
it.
pretty close.
That was it. Exactly. That was it. Man.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year. Oh, we forgot to just say that.
Yeah, me too.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, Earl.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year over there.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Wow.
And Happy New Year. Hopefully 2019 sees some sort of return of the mighty Van Halen.
Yeah, ain't happening.
Didn't show it.
Sorry.
Never know. You never know.
So Dave is
Yeah,
starting
I know.
out 2019 by being a naysayer.
Mhm.
Negative Nancy Nesdall.
No, I'm just, I'm a realist.
2019.
Yeah.
What year were you born, Dave?
Oh, fireworks are going off by me. My whole house just shook.
Oh. Oh, speaking of that, we had a nice earthquake here a couple nights ago. Pretty good stuff.
Wow. I'm having earthquakes in my pants right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Let me go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be
Go
right
ahead.
back.
Wow. That was right on, though, man.
It's been so long since we've been on. I forgot how to work this thing. Come on, I'll be right back.
Wow. Well, that was cool. That was cool. And if you guys have no idea what we're talking about as far as the Run with the Devil track there, Wolfgang Van Halen had posted earlier saying if you start the song at exactly a certain time, Dave will come in with those lyrics right at midnight. And that's exactly what happened. That was right. So that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's I can actually say it's the first time I've ever done that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Clayton James Hicks, 1998 Hicks. Today is Music Man Monday.
Except it's not. It's
Tuesday.
Telly Tuesday.
It's Tuesday where Dave is.
Yeah, they didn't show it.
This is so weird, man.
That's so weird.
Huh?
Wow. All right, what do you say we go? Before Jay
It's-
comes back on.
Uh-huh. So this is it for you, though, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm exhausted. I got to get some sleep.
Mhm. That's cool.
If I would have known we were doing all 4 time zones, because I really wasn't reading our little group chats, I would have taken a nap today, and I didn't.
That's cool. It's cool, and I'm thinking about just doing 3.
Mhm.
I'm thinking about doing the one we're doing now, Central, and then the one here.
Okay.
Because I don't know, Mountain and Central, aren't they the same at some point?
Mm. Well, in Arizona, I suppose.
Hang on, come here.
Is it anybody watching us? Are any of you guys in the Mountain time zone?
Come on.
Well, good night. Isn't Philip McKnight?
Happy New Year's.
Good night. Happy New
Oh
Year.
yeah, that's right. Hey, Jason Wade, David Ennis, dude, man. I played the David Ennis Strat live for the first time on Friday, and it was incredible. It was amazing. It was amazing. You guys don't know how many people came up to me after that show, and besides saying great job, saying, man, you sounded great. And that guitar sounded just incredible, everybody thought I was playing through a Boss Katana because that was another amp just sitting up on the stage. But no, I played through the Fender 212, is it the DeVille?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Yeah. And it was amazing.
Yeah, that's a good strat, man.
Mhm.
That works. Thanks to David Ennis. We have 52 people watching. Can you actually believe that?
Oh, that works.
Yeah. No, I can't believe that. No.
Well, it's either fireworks happening right now or someone is not having a good night.
John, you're in mountain time zone? It's 10 o'clock in Arizona right now?
That's what David just said. Either someone's having a really bad night or just fireworks.
Okay, well maybe we'll do mountain.
Stop now.
We'll do that.
What's this wheel stuff?
Me and myself.
So do we have to do that thing every
No.
every hour?
No.
We can do it.
Well,
we remember,
depending on how many we'll see what happens with this video within the next hour, and if we get busted at all, for playing that. Which I don't know. It's hard to say because you know how Caleb and some of you guys were playing that soundboard a bunch several months back, and I don't think I got any dings for that.
The only thing I can see is possibly the chorus, the harmonies. Maybe that might trigger it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll find we'll find out. We'll find out.
We'll see. John BL. Yeah. John, where are you? Is he Eastern?
What are you?
He wants to jump in.
We're full. Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, just to let you guys know, we're going live, or at least I'm going live 3 more times tonight for each New Year's time zone.
Well, once for each time zone.
Well, I don't know what I'm saying.
It's late.
No, we're not staying on for 3 hours. No, we're gonna go live each time. Like,
really?
Huh?
Why is that?
Did you really think we were staying?
Did you think we were going to be on for 3 hours?
Yeah. Hey man, I just poured me a Sammy and cherry Coke.
That is a normal late show, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
3 that actually is. Okay, if you want, yeah, we can stay on.
I mean, is there any way you can we don't have to sit by the computer, but Johnny, you know how if you're on sometimes when you're on by yourself, you can jump on, put some music, and have a little screen of your name. I mean, can't you just put some music into the mixer and have just your whatever?
If we were using OBS, yes. Yeah. Yeah. 2019 will be the year of ditching Hangouts. I promise. I promise. No more Hangouts after this, man. We're gonna go to OBS, and it's gonna be magical and wonderful. And
right up the street.
Hey, Amanda. Hey, Amanda's East Coast. Happy New Year.
East Coast.
Right? And Terry, it's already New Year for you, right? Right? Yeah. Mad Dog says just to keep it rolling. John BL says why not? Johnny Beane got flagged for playing my own music. That's right, Michael. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I don't know. Do we want to?
Whatever you guys decide to do, I'm splitting.
Okay.
So, Happy New Year to everybody.
Oh.
Thanks for a great 2018, and I look forward to a great 2019. You guys have fun tonight. I'm going to bed. I'm an old man. I got to go to bed.
Happy New Year to the Nesdahl household. And Snickers.
Snappers.
Good night.
All right, guys. Take care, everyone. Be safe. And see you, Friday?
I was going to say next year, but it is next year.
Yeah. Yeah. See you Friday.
We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Because technically we're supposed to do tomorrow.
Well, then see you tomorrow.
That is. That's right. It's today.
Well, which is today now for you guys.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
All right, guys.
we'll see.
Take care.
We'll see. All right,
Good
see you,
night.
man.
Bye.
I pulled my pants off and the balls dropped. What? Oh, you guys can't see that. I better show that. So I
Yeah,
don't
you got to
sound-
show it.
So I don't
Yeah.
sound weird.
I got it.
There we go.
Boner Jams. Hey, man.
So I don't know. We got 51 people. We got 51
Damn.
5150s with us tonight for Bocephus mode, whatever we're doing.
Bocephus mode bash.
Well, let us know in the chat. Do you want us to stay on all 3 hours? Which we could. It sounds like we'll have a huge cast of random characters jumping in and out. Which
Yeah, I'm saying, do you want to, like, since this is New Year's, do you want to just like
just
hey,
stay on and then
jump in?
every hour just okay, yeah, we could do that. Because yeah, usually we stop and then start and stop. But yeah, maybe this is better.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe this is better actually. I think over you know, well, this was the year where we started doing the late show where we would stay on for 3 hours, and that was after doing 2 hours, you know, on
Mhm.
Fridays. So I guess 3 hours really isn't a big deal.
No, it's not.
Okay,
I was
okay, you
kinda-
guys.
I was kind of planning on it.
Okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna stay on. And anybody, if you want to jump in, send me a message. You can jump in.
There you
Anybody,
go.
anybody, you want to jump in?
Especially what's his name?
Let's just hope David Nesdall doesn't jump back in. Or you think he will?
No, I think he's done.
Yeah,
He's done for the night.
he's done for the year.
Yeah. Mad Dog asks if the Rummeister quit. Oh, you got to send him an invite. I talked to Steve on the phone today. He's got some stuff going on. He's okay, but he will be back at some point. But he's got some stuff going on that he has to take care of. And yeah, but everything's okay. We didn't fire him, and he didn't quit. So everything is a-okay.
Awesome. Awesomes.
And there
Okay.
was a guitar question before, Johnny. Asking about the Kirk Hammett custom EMGs. Now, Sean Zimmerman asks, see, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, Kirk Hammett, he doesn't, well, he might now. I think he plays rhythm guitar on the albums now, but he used to not. But I just, you know, when I hear them live, I don't think their tone is good, you know? So it's hard to judge like how good they actually sound because, you know, Metallica hasn't had a great sounding album metal wise since the Black Album. So it's hard to gauge it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm trying to think who wants in. I think Michael Smith wants in at some point. Okay,
Boner
Mike.
Jam, you want in?
Michael Smith, I just sent you a link. Yeah, seriously, anybody, if you want to jump in, send me a message somewhere, preferably Facebook or Twitter, so I can get you the link.
Tinder. Send Johnny a message on Tinder.
No, you guys, stop sending me the messages over there, please. Or should I just put the link just out there, just live, and just see anybody who jumps in?
Yeah,
Just
post
randomly?
Oh, that would be fun.
Randomly?
That would be
I think
fun.
when we first started doing these, I actually did that. And we got just random people jumping in.
Didn't somebody do that? Didn't Dave do that not too long ago? Maybe like 6-8 months ago.
He
Didn't
accidentally did that, yeah.
Yeah, accidentally did it. Yep.
He accidentally shared the private link, which was meant just for you.
Yeah, he shared the one that was for me. That was funny. You hear that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's yeah.
Yes.
That sounds just like it.
I got the Steve Vai Bad Horsey Watu. Dude, it is awesome. It really is, man.
Awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds just like it.
Second I plugged in, I was like, I gotta learn that part.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Who else?
Michael Collins. Who is the butch standing in the room? Are you the first person to notice that, Mike?
I don't know how I'm gonna make it to midnight here, man. Oh, Michael. Michael, are you watching this? Yeah. Well, I don't know how we're gonna do that.
What?
Should I even say something? let me talk to Michael first. Michael Smith. He wants to. Oh man, if we're gonna be on for 3 hours, I gotta do something about Nightbot, because Nightbot is gonna be posting like every 5 seconds because he's on vlog mode. Hey, do you want to jump in?
Hey, you should.
I sent you the link.
You should. How can you do this? You should play the Roth clip into your speak to text to whatever the hell it's called, and see what it actually says. See if it transcribes the
one part.
Yeah. Roth to text.
Yeah, we should try that. Denny says you're waiting for the guy in the back to move. Yeah, what's up with that?
He's not moving. He's stuck. Does anybody know who that is?
Yeah.
Johnny, if you do, don't say anything.
I know who it is. I know what it's from, but
Okay.
let me just say I can't think of the guy's name, and I can't think of the name of. No, I know what it's from, but I've never seen it.
I thought you were going to say, I know who it is, I know what it's from, and why is he... why do you have that in your room? That's what I thought was coming next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right.
Brendan Buttcheeks is correct.
Brendan, that's right.
Brendan, do you want to jump in here? I know you're... I think you're in bed. He sent me a picture of him in bed. Yep.
Michael, can you hear me? Michael, if you can hear me, yeah, if you want, go ahead and jump in, and we'll talk about that off the air until we figure out what to do.
Talk about what off the air?
About something that he wants to do, but he doesn't want to say anything yet.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah.
Don't you dare leave me.
I can't leave.
Come on, Brendan Buttcheek says he'll come on for a few.
Okay, Brendan, what's your how did I get you the link before? Did I? I did, right?
Can I send it to him?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me see what we got here.
I'm gonna go ahead and take care of Nightbot, because Nightbot is gonna post way too much because he's on vlog mode right now. Okay, that one's good.
Brendan, I hope you're still in your underwear. Does that work? Is that the right link? No, that can't be right. It's copying like the whole Facebook thing. There we go. I got it. That works. Brendan, I sent it to you on your Facebook. We never did a test or anything, so hopefully it works. But then again, it's a New Year's Eve show, so if something goes wrong, God, this thing sounds awesome.
That's cool.
Never been a huge wah guy, but man, this is one of those wah pedals where you mess around with it, and
yeah,
it sounds really cool.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. And yeah, I'm not really huge on the wah these days.
Yeah.
I really haven't been for several years. It's not something that I
Yeah, I don't want to hear it all the time. But I think in
Yeah,
certain
it's-
spots, maybe just like a lick in the middle of a solo somewhere or a small section is cool. But
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
not like
I
Kirk
think
Hammett where he's just relying on it.
I think if I started using one again, like if I got like a new one or something, I would try
Relying
it.
on it. Uh-oh, Brendan, you got to pause the video.
Oh, what?
I think we're good.
Hi.
Hey, man.
Jesus. Yeah, I got out of bed, Jay. I'm not doing that from my bed. Hi, Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny.
Hey. Oh, hey. Hey. Good
So-
good to meet you.
So
Okay.
I have my Jets, hat on because I was in bed. I had bedhead.
Well, for once, I can say that I feel bad that I've been used to the Bears being in the same situation as the Jets.
Oh, dude.
But hey, man,
How do you fire your coach a day before the game? That's awesome. I don't know. This is cool.
it is cool. And look at all the stuff you got behind you. How many?
See, I'm in the basement. I got all. This is all where all the guitars I hang up because Meg won't let me put them upstairs.
Well, how many have you built now?
Oh, that's right. That's right. You've got the they're like what?
I got some shovels. I got all kinds of stuff. I think I just finished number 38. So
Wow.
and actually it's a 6-string. So and I can't play 6-string yet. So
Well, it's a tune.
yeah, man.
Show it. Let's take a look at it.
See, this it's a cool little it's got a little single coil in there, like a telly pickup. There's the box itself, and
Oh wow.
I had someone sent me a Fender neck, but they like sanded off the Fender part. It has it on the back with the serial number and stuff,
Mhm.
but they like sanded off the front, the sticker and all that.
And actually, show the headstock though. That actually looks pretty cool.
Well, I burnt it.
Oh
So-
yeah, well,
I tried to relic it, like burn it. I did the
Mhm.
back of the neck. That came out okay. So
what'd you use to burn it? Just a blowtorch or something?
yeah, I got a blowtorch. So it's not one of those creme brulee torches, Jay, like you have, but it was like like regular real blowtorch. But it's all good.
That's pretty neat, man. I kind of like the Fender headstock with the black tuners on it. That looks really cool.
It does look cool. They're I don't even know what they are. I don't know. Well, I think they're Wilkinson tuners. So,
Mhm.
but
Cool.
yeah, I mean, I learn a lot of stuff from you guys. So I've been watching the show for a little while now, and I didn't know really that much about guitars. I mean, I knew Jay from years ago. Saw him at Ozfest. We hung out. He showered in my my hotel.
No, but we've known each other since what, 2000, 1999 or 2000.
For a long time, dude. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you knew me before Baby Butt Cheeks was born.
That's right. now I got my own baby butt cheeks, so
He's 16 now, so
Jeez, man.
yeah, you got your own baby butt cheeks.
Yep.
But so yeah,
Cool.
so yeah, Johnny. I don't know if you've heard of Justin Johnson. I'm sure, right? Because he's usually at NAMM and stuff, and he plays a lot of bluesy stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I built the shovel because he builds shovels too. But
Oh, look at that.
it's actually pretty cool. But I mean, the action is super high.
Oh, it's a little
Johnny's
low.
used to
Look,
that. Johnny's
little-
used to that.
that looks a little low to me.
A little low. Huh? But I mean, I could plug it in, and I can't play for anything. But it's got, I have a slide, so you can play these things with slides, and they sound okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah.
better at slide guitar than I am, so you got
I don't
one
know.
thing on me.
But yeah, I mean, I just got interested in it. I saw My brother-in-law plays bass in a blues band, so I was like, well, I want to do something with music. Let me just look up some YouTube videos and things like that. And I came across this guy. His name's Del Puckett. He lives out in Oregon, and he was a guitar player for a while, for like 30-something years. Some guy bought him a cigar box guitar and gave it to him, and he's like, well, ever since then he hasn't been playing 6-string. He's been building these things, and so I bought one from him. And while I was waiting for him to build it, I built my own, and then I just kept going. And since last February, I built like 38 of them. So it's like an addiction.
That's cool.
It's
which one's your favorite? Which one's your favorite that you've built so far?
Oh, my favorite one?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see here. I got a couple. All right, so this one is it's a 3. Most of them are 3-string. There's really like no rules. This one, it's like a silver box. I got an Allen key for the bridge.
Wow.
And I have, this is cool. You like this? The nut is actually a weight from my son's Pinewood Derby car. So when you hear that, I think he's throwing something at me. But I stole the weight out of his car and made a nut out of it. So I mean, it's tuned to open G, and the cool thing about this one is I used a yardstick for the fretboard. So, and I stained it.
Oh,
put some frets on it.
Oh, that's really cool, man.
So
oh, man.
Cool.
Oh, I'm talking over it. Hang on.
No, you're good, man.
There we go.
So,
that's awesome.
Man, I wouldn't know where to start to build one of those things, man.
I watched a lot of YouTube stuff, so I mean it's open G. But you can tune it to whatever you want. So that one's probably my favorite, and that was number 4, actually. I built that one back in March.
Tessie Switch says, needless to say, your son lost the Pinewood race.
Oh yeah, I was way after his Pinewood career. And then I wanted to build a full electric one. That one has a piezo pickup, the ones they use mostly in acoustic guitars, like little disc. And then this one, they started making these lace pickups for cigar box guitars. So it's a little humbucker, and just for 3- and 4-string guitars, pretty cool. So
Wow.
I like this one.
Oh, crap.
Headstock kind of cool. But yeah,
Neat. Everyone say hi to Carol Hatcher in the chat. That's my mother-in-law. I don't know what the hell she's doing up, but
Hey, Carol. Happy New Year.
hi, Mrs. Hatcher.
So, Brendan,
Yes.
one of your next builds, you got to contact Tessie Switch and get a stutter switch in one of those things, man.
Oh, kill switch.
Yep, you can't say that on
Well,
here.
it's-
That doesn't matter.
Oh, you can't. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Also, Tessie.
Tessie,
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it, man. Yeah. I had a gig. I had a bunch of stuff going on. But I'll be doing something for Tessie real soon.
oh, cool.
Actually, Jay, I'm gonna see in March John 5's coming to the Chance.
Oh man, yeah.
So I'm gonna see him. I'm actually thinking about building him one with a
yeah.
stutter switch.
Yes.
So
Well, that might be something Tessie Switch might be interested in. So you never know. And if you see him, tell him to come on the show.
Oh, I got the meet and greet, so I'll give him a plug. I'll give you guys a plug.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, Johnny, I was looking at your I don't know if it was the Instagram with
My what? Oh,
no, not that. Not that. We've just met. You need a few more shows. I think it was you were with Andy Sumner.
mm-hmm.
That picture.
Mm-hmm.
You look like Nuno Betancourt with that hair.
Oh, yeah. That picture was from what year is this? 21 years ago.
Wow.
Jesus.
1997.
Wow.
John
It was
O'Beane court.
It was December 97 is when that picture was taken. And actually, a lot of people thought I looked like Steve Vai back then.
Okay.
But
I didn't really recognize him. Like, what? That's Johnny. You know, yeah. So, you know,
mhm.
Brendan.
Jay.
Tessie Switch says builder discount applies. Contact me through my website.
Oh, okay.
So, there you go.
Yeah, I'm on the Hangout thing, so I can't really see the live chat. I mean, do I have to be back on YouTube?
I'll get you his info.
All right. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
You can have
I didn't want to bring the other thing. Maybe I'll put it on my phone.
yeah.
So.
There's actually a link to the chat itself.
That's fine. No one wants to talk to me. You know, they want to talk to you guys. So.
No, but that's awesome that you have 38 builds since last February. So 11 months, 38 builds, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I was on vacation and stuff like that. So I built this one is freaking heavy, but it's another 6 strings. Kind of like I dropped the box, so I had to kind of relic it after that. but this one's cool. It's got a little humbucker, and I stole from this. What did I have? Oh, I can't even remember what it was. It was an ESP guitar that had these humbuckers. This is actually an ESP humbucker, and it says it right there. Yeah. But this one's got a cool. This neck, I don't know where the neck came from, but it's like cool black. It's shiny, but yeah, if I could play, I'd probably be dangerous. So I'd probably buy more stuff, and
Well, if you could play, you probably wouldn't have built 38 of them.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I guess you build them first, then learn. I don't know how. So, I mean, you guys have been playing. I know Jay's been playing forever, and I don't know how long you've been playing, Johnny. So
I think longer than me.
I've been playing longer than him, so more forever.
So okay. Oh, where is it? Oh, Jay, here you go.
Yes. Except I don't have the belt though, man.
I know. I got the belt. I have I had so many of these things, because I was a big wrestling fan too, and I had like the George the Animal Steel one with the green tongue.
Green tongue, yes.
I had Captain Lou Albano because I think you guys said I looked like him at work.
That was probably Freddie Torres. Probably.
Oh, it was Freddie. It was probably Freddie.
Probably Freddie.
Funny.
Yeah, he had a nickname for everybody. I was Headbanger Jay.
We know what Mike's was. Capiello.
Yeah, yep, White Mike. And there was a bunch of them that we probably can't repeat on here.
No.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to get the channel in trouble.
It's in enough trouble.
Oh. So is that a sheep on the couch there, John?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Yeah, right there.
Nice.
Yeah. We just got Howie, the Dalmatian, a new toy today, and that's
it. Very nice. Sheep wants to play the Wolfgang.
It just happens to be there. Yeah.
He's eyeing that Wolfgang.
Yeah, I know.
So, Brendan, have you considered possibly making? Now I know it can get sketchy here, but making a striped cigar box guitar.
I have thought about it. I'm looking for the right box. To be honest, I don't know. You can see behind me. I have like 60, and I got. There's a few. I mean, there's a few that could work. Mm-hmm. Like I could take one of I have another black and red one like this, and it's shiny. But I don't know. I'd have to take a look at it. But yeah, I might have to contact Rob Johnson to get the specs correct, right? So, because I'm sure he's got it measured out to the millimeter and where everything goes. He's pretty smart on all that stuff. But I don't even know him to make fun of him like that. But no, I'm friends with him on Facebook and stuff. So he's all the guys the regulars that come on here and the chat and the people in the chat. They're freaking great, and I love this show. I wish I found it earlier, but try to listen whenever I can and watch.
Cool. Cool. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Tessie Switch asks, "What are the boxes made of?"
I mean, they're wood. They're solid wood. There's some of them are like have cardboard lids, but I won't build one if it's not like solid wood. It won't hold up. You know, if you put the neck through it and secure the bridge on there, you'll fold it right in half if you don't secure it.
That kind of makes me think, like, what kind of process goes into making a guitar like that? Like, if you have to use a cardboard box and put a bridge in it and put a pickup in it and attach a neck to it.
Yeah, I don't have any.
What do you have to do to kind of make it so it all works?
I don't have any that are really open. Oh, hang on. Don't look at my shorts.
What shorts?
First thing I see is this Brendan shorts. Hello.
Hey, Michael, what's up,
hey.
man?
Sorry you had to come into that.
First thing I see, I log on and I why's Brendan getting up, wiggling his ass at me?
Yeah, well,
Brendan's butt cheeks.
I'm trying. Well, I was going to show you that, but hey, Johnny, did you get your picks finally? It's really bothering me. You
Yes,
haven't been to
I did.
Okay.
I did. Yes. Thank you again, man. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so Jay, this one, the lid, it's all wood. This is like the sides are pressed, but this is wood. The bottoms is wood, and so like I would cut the holes, okay, for the neck to fit through, and with this one it's called the neck through. So it's going to end up looking like this.
Wow.
The neck goes. It's a neck that goes all the way through and sticks out the end.
Okay.
So that's what the holes are for.
And I popped in late. I heard you mention on YouTube. You learned all this from watching YouTube? No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an engineer, so
Brendan's not going to toot his own horn, but we worked together at IBM, and he was an engineer, and I was a low man on the totem pole. So there you go. He knows how to do all that stuff.
Jay was an awesome freaking technician. We had a blast. So take the compliment there, buddy. So I mean, I watched a lot of stuff. I read some books, and it's a lot of trial and error. So, like I said, you get the box, you put the neck in, and you can cut holes for pickups, just route like a regular hole, or you can glue on acoustic pickups. You can try anything really. And I have templates for the scales. So it's most of the ones I build are 25, but you can build 24 and 3/4, 25 and a half. I built a couple of basses. I built some one strings. I got a one string. You can see the pitchfork back there. That's a one string.
That would be like when
it actually works.
President of the
I'd
United
like to
States.
hear that one string.
Yeah,
I can play it. You might see my butt again, but yeah, I'll get it off of it.
All right, I can't.
butt cheeks cam.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. But have you guys heard of a diddly bow at all ever or no?
Bo Diddley?
No, not Bo Diddley. It's a diddly bow. But basically the whole cigar box thing started back in what, like the early 1900s, late 1800s, where these poor kids and poor people would put a piano string or any kind of piece of wire on the side of a barn, and then put like a bottle under it and actually play it with a slide. And that's how they would play music. And then it just, it grew from there. People started finding cheap boxes. They couldn't afford instruments, so they made them. So that's really how it started.
Is that E flat?
You know what? I don't know, Jay. Let me get my tuner out and put it on here and see. Yeah, it is.
Wow, look at my ears, huh?
You just put a tuner on a pitchfork.
There you go. Usually I tune it to G so I can play with my G string. There you go.
That shows how much Van Halen I listen to, because I hear E flat and I know it's like Okay, that's
I can
raw
make it a drop
hair,
D
you know?
if that's better for you, you know. So. But yeah, I mean, you know, the reason I like this one is got its own like internal whammy bar.
Oh yeah,
Where you can, you know,
and you can
stuff like
the
that.
fact that it's only one string. You can bend the hell out of it on the fretboard too.
Well,
It's changing the
I
pitch on the
guess.
fork.
Bend it around the handle. But yeah, so this one I wrapped a little pickup in like cord. So it's just a magnetic pickup I got for like $5 and made this bridge. I could lower the string and whatever.
Man.
But yeah, I mean it's really
That's
there's
cool.
the cool thing about these is there's no rules. You know, you can try whatever you want. If it sounds good, if you can, you know, make a note out of it. Why not?
Like Eddie says, if it sounds good, it is good.
That's right.
Yeah.
I guess.
So then, Brennan, is there anything that you're looking maybe down the road that you're like, I really want to try something that maybe might not work, but you're like, oh man, this might be cool if it does work.
There's a couple things. There's one thing I want to try that I've seen actually someone do with a canoe paddle. You know, make a canoe paddle out of a guitar, or a guitar out of a canoe paddle. An oar, you know what I mean? Just like a canoe oar.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of dudes do that, and it sounds pretty good. But the hardest part is getting like the action low enough if you actually want to try to fret something and play without, you know, making the notes flat or sharp.
Yeah,
that's the hardest part. So, but that's why a lot of guys, like if there's a couple of guys that I watched on YouTube. C6 Steve, if you ever heard of him. Shane Spiel, he's pretty popular with, he does all slide stuff. So all his stuff they have like the frets burned in, so you have a reference, but so yeah,
that's cool.
I don't know.
You smoke all the cigars before you
No. I still have a Cohiba that I haven't even opened, but hey, whatever. It's no, it's the cool thing too is I don't know if they have smokes for less down there or like one of those. They have them up here now, Jay, like their cigar stores and cigarette stores, but I don't know, just like a chain cigar store. I got to be friends with the woman that manages one, and I made her a guitar, and I said, I'll give you this, be hanging in your store, and maybe I'll sell some. She's like, okay. And so she goes, you want any of these boxes? And she goes, go back here, and there's like 100 boxes. I'm like,
oh man.
Oh,
right.
I'm like, I'll take this and this and this. And she goes, all right. So anytime you want, she goes, come back every 2 weeks because otherwise I'll throw them out. Oh. So I haven't paid for a box in probably about 8 months.
Is there a certain type of box that works best for you? Like,
well, the one I was holding up before this, it's our Arturo Fuente. It really depends.
Daisy Fuentes?
Daisy Fuentes. So there's really, as long as it's wood, it'll work. I mean, some of them sound better than others. Like,
I would imagine.
I made a headless one too.
The Steinberger.
Because I messed up it's a Steinberger because I messed up
the box.
But this one's really thin, but it's nice solid wood. So, do I look stupid with this Jets hat? I feel like I'm an idiot.
Well, the fact that they stink. No, I'm joking.
Now you're wearing the shirt there, buddy.
Here we go. Happy New Year.
No, I never really fight about sports.
I know. It's not.
No, I know you don't either.
To do that.
We went to the stadium. Remember, it was closed. We tried to get in.
Yes, that's right. Yes, when in 2005, when we played in Chicago, and Brendan was on a business trip or something.
Meg
right?
was on a business trip, and I was there. And you're like, "Yo, are you here?" I'm like, "Really? You're here?" So Yeah, Jay hands me the VIP thing, and I walk in. He's like, "Don't say anything, man. Don't say anything." I'm like, okay. So, yeah,
So, like Wayne's World, you know, okay?
yeah.
VIP.
I think I did do that probably once or twice. But dude, we had a great time. I had an awesome time. Went on the Trivium bus. You know, like don't go in the bathroom. Like, all right, and so yeah.
Yeah, so then Brennan took me to Soldier Field, and like he just said, it was closed because I was like, "Oh man, we go to Soldier Field, we'll take a tour or whatever," and it was closed.
Oh, we took our own tour though, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Yep.
So
it was neat.
It was fun
because that was like I think a year after they did the renovation, or 2 years after they did the renovation. So well, it looks like now obviously your football fans out there will know what I'm talking about, but Soldier Field now looks like a spaceship landed on one side of it, and like from the outside, it looks like they added how many seats? Like 20 or 30,000.
Yeah, a lot.
Do you like the new renovation? Or you like the old school before that?
Well, the thing is, and I know Johnny's probably gonna fall asleep when we talk about this stuff, but
he's already sleeping. He's gone. We lost him.
Yeah, he's gone already.
He's like, screw this noise.
I mean, I don't think like when they were talking about doing a renovation to Soldier Field, it was like I remember hearing rumblings about, well, should we build a new stadium or should we just renovate? And I'm the type of guy like Soldier Field is so old, and the Bears have played there since like since the beginning of time, where I kind of would rather them just renovate, add on to it, as opposed to building a new stadium.
Kind of like I hate them with a passion, but gotta give it to them. Fenway Park. I mean, Boston. All they've done has expanded that stadium, and that's a place that you want to go to if you're a baseball fan.
No, I'm not a Red Sox fan by any means, but I would love to visit Fenway Park. I've never been.
I've never been there.
I've been there. I don't even like baseball, but I've been there. Just to see that big green monster. Got to see it.
Yep.
If I go there, I'd love to go on those new seats they have on top of the green monster. That's got to be.
Yeah, because when you watch the '86 World Series, when the Mets beat the Red Sox, Carter hits that. Was it a Game 6 or Game 7 home run? Well, no, it couldn't have been. Because that was, I think it was because the last two games were in Shea, so it must have been, I forget what the hell one it was. Whatever it was. Carter hit one over the green monster, and there's no seats above it. It goes right into the street, over the green monster and into the street.
Yep.
Wow.
And now there's all seats in there.
Yeah, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So Johnny leaves their sports talk. I love it.
Sports talk.
Sports talk.
I don't know who we're going to get as a coach, though, as the Jets, but it's been tough to watch, man.
You need an offensive-minded coach. Offensive-minded coach with a young quarterback.
Yes.
But we got our quarterback. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darnold should be good. That's what I'm saying. We need some look what with Jared Goff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And with now with the Bears now with Trubisky and Nagy. I mean,
look at
look at the Browns, Cleveland.
Right. Look at the Chiefs. I don't like Mayfield though. I'm kind of glad we didn't get him.
Not a bad player though, dude.
No, he's a good player. It's just I hope his attitude doesn't get ahead of him.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
But you know what? Maybe he's young. He's trying to prove himself.
Yeah.
See what happens because Cleveland's tough. That's got to be a tough place to play.
Right. But it's funny if you would have told me before the season that both Cleveland and Green Bay would be looking for a new head coach, and Cleveland would be the more desirable job after this season. Like, you're crazy. Right? You're crazy.
Yeah, I still don't think so. I still don't think they really should have fired McCarthy because Rodgers still has some time left.
Rodgers wanted McCarthy gone.
Yeah, I know, and that's what happens because he's more important than the coach right now.
Yeah, you're making that much money,
But look at the Chiefs with Kermit the Frog there, whatever his name is.
I wanted him. I wanted the Bears to draft Mahomes.
Mahomes is good, man. He
is good, but they got to get like a pinch hitter for for those post game interviews.
Hey, I don't care.
I'm a Giant fan, so my team's a complete wreck.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got a ways to go.
But actually, Dave Gettleman was my brother-in-law's football coach.
Really?
I went to the same high school that Gettleman was the coach at. He started the football program, but my brother-in-law graduated, obviously before I did. He's old. He's like 10 years older, and Gettleman was the head coach at that time. He was just getting out of coaching when I got in there. He had like 1 year left or something, and it's so funny to see him because I saw him last year was the 40th anniversary of the football program at my school, so he's there. And this is before he got hired as the GM. So I'm like, hey, coach, how's it going? But I don't know. I like your pick though with Saquon. I really do. Saquon's a good player.
He's a good player. Yep.
I know you probably wanted a quarterback, but there'll be more.
No, they will definitely. And
Well, Johnny's back. Sports talk is over.
Hey, Johnny, we weren't talking.
Johnny, we just started talking about the Niners to see what you think. So, what do you think?
Awesome, man.
We were figuring out how many football players actually play guitar. So, and how many are Van Halen fans?
Mhm.
We couldn't come up with any.
We stopped talking about sports. It went from 40 up to 49.
See, there you go.
I've been trying to figure out because Mad Dog did a text to speech.
Oh.
You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
When I use OBS, there's a feature where you can donate like $1, and a voice will read whatever your text is over the air, right?
That's
And I
cool.
think Mad Dog did that, but the problem is we're using Hangouts, so it doesn't work with Hangouts.
Oh, I saw that, but it was on YouTube, right? It was on the YouTube link, I think. No.
You better refund his money.
So I think I can just replay it on here.
I don't know all these rules, Jay. You have to tell me these rules.
I don't know the rules either.
you gotta be texting me.
Show up.
Don't say this. Don't say that. Don't
Let me
ever
see.
say that. Okay.
I think I can replay it. I
That's
think.
great.
Let me see. Can we hear this?
By the way, we got about 8 minutes to the next New Year.
Till game time.
That's right. That's
Where's
right.
that?
8 minutes until
Central Time. Until the Chicago fans.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Oh.
Lori's from there, so she's all excited about the Chicago there, Jay.
I'm gonna try the raw thing again.
Did that work? Because I was coming downstairs when you tried that.
You were putting on pants.
I was actually. I was in bed, Mike. They when I was I was texting Jay. Jay's like, show on Instagram. I'm like, oh, you guys are doing a show?
Well,
So-
hold on. I'm gonna show this, Johnny.
Oh,
Is
God.
that working or no?
here. For right now, I'll get Siri to say it, and then when I'm back on OBS, I'll replay it. But here's Siri saying it right here. Oh crap! Where is it? I think. Here. Wait, hang on.
Oh, I can't play your photo anymore.
I'm so close.
It's gone, Brendan.
oh,
That's all right.
I have it,
Whatever.
I think if I sent it to you.
Here we go. Okay. Okay. Mad Dog, here's Siri saying it for now.
Matta donated $5. BLBLBL blow blow me.
What was that at the end?
Play that again, you might get flagged.
That's the part.
Do it again.
Play
I'm
again.
trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it. It won't do it. It's so.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh, that's funny.
Matta donated $5. BLBLBL blow blow me.
Blow me.
Siri's getting busy.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Mad Dog. Next time I'm doing a vlog, I'll replay it so it'll work properly for you. Okay.
Oh, that is awesome.
And
both
since and well, since
blow
One more time. Third time's the charm. Come on.
okay, here's a.
Hurry, we got 5 minutes.
You guys have to slow the video down.
Matta donated $5. BLBLBL blow blow me.
Actually, well, hey, I was trying to get it to play out of this. It's I don't know why that's a rat. I don't know.
Mad Dog, $5 well spent. Yes, it is.
I was trying to get it to play out of this, but apparently the battery died in this, and this is a what do you call it? A Bluetooth speaker that my neighbor lent me, so I could try to figure this stuff out. But here you go. Here's Siri again, and then I promise, as soon as I'm doing a vlog again, I'll replay it, and it'll play.
Matta donated $5. BL blow blow me.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, that is classic.
That's gold, man.
Gold, Jerry.
Pendaguru, $5 Saturday night special. That's right.
That is.
Well, you guys will be happy because there's no more Nightbot for the night. Because since I changed it, Nightbot went away. So
I've never gotten in trouble with Nightbot. I've seen people that have.
yeah, well, that was at first. Yeah, at first
I think actually people were typing too many comments, and then Nightbot would stop them.
Keith Urban's playing Sweet Home Alabama with Peter Frampton playing some solo right now on CNN Nashville live. Wow, pretty cool. There you go.
He likes his new pedal.
That pedal, that is badass, Jay.
I think the face does it for me.
How happy he is, man. Like,
He looks so happy. Doesn't he look so happy?
I've never been this excited to play a wah pedal. It's just,
and that's Vise, right?
oh yeah. After the top of the hour, I'll unplug it and show it, and then maybe I'll show the my new little amp too.
Did
And
you get the other one you wanted? The little ampy thing that you wanted?
my wife spoils me, so I got everything I wanted.
Oh, awesome, dude.
Well,
Nice.
that's not true. But I can't tell you what I wanted on here.
Yeah. Did John BL tell us what you wanted? Never mind.
well, speaking of John BL, you're about to meet him.
Oh,
Because he wants in here.
the producer, John BL?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's about to jump in. But also John BL, just to let you know, well,
careful.
we'll see what's planned.
Hey, Johnny,
Yeah.
text me about that other thing. Speaking of,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And Mad Dog, thank you again, man. Thank you, Mad Dog. Thank you so much.
50 people watching you. Awesome.
Okay. So we got 2 minutes until New Year's for you, Michael?
Yep.
Hold on, I
Okay.
gotta set this off. Ooh. Okay.
You're gonna do that again?
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, what is it? So it's 2 minutes and 16?
58:16.
Okay, 13, 14, 15. Do it.
Okay, it's on. It's live.
All right, so we're gonna try that again with the
Oh, is this what Wolfie put out?
yeah.
Awesome. He was right.
Actually, Jay, can you play the guitar along with the lyric?
I forget how to play that song. I can do that though.
Minutes to Midnight, Mad Dog, one of my favorite tunes, man. Jay, you know it?
Oh. Jay, do a remix. Play something totally different over that.
Yeah. Little wah pedal.
Let me
Wah.
get you flat. Brendan can help me with that.
What? Oh. Oh, yeah. Play the bass part. Hey, worst concert ever.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Let Dave tell you all about it.
And so this is New Year's for Central Time. Yeah. It might be confusing because it says Eastern Time on here, but we decided just to stay live the entire time. So, hey, it's John BL.
Sideways, John. Oh, here we go.
Always sideways.
Here we go. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Oh, it's not going to add up.
Oh, it was 1 second off. Happy New Year's Central Time.
Happy New Year!
It was 1 second off. It was fine.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Everybody Central. Happy New Year.
I want to wish everybody a happy Brendan Buttcheeks New Year.
Oh my God.
There it is.
There you go.
I still have some of those left.
Where is it?
Do you keep them in your back pocket?
Yes, right next to Hey, do you even remember where that name came from? I had no idea.
It was Capiello, I think. Thought of it.
I have no idea, but
No reason. No
it's
reason
stuck
at all.
and made a comeback since I started talking to you again. Thanks, buddy.
Does Meg think it's funny?
Oh, she loves it. Because you used to call her Mrs. Butt Cheeks, and I think you called her that at your wedding. When we were at your wedding, you're like, "Oh, the butt cheeks are here." I'm like, okay. It was kind of funny.
And Flo went this, Uncle that. Butt cheeks! How
Yep.
you doing?
That was a fun wedding.
It was, man.
Brendan, I got my cigar box.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, hey, look at that.
See, if only it said BBC, Brendan Buttcheeks, instead of
Yeah.
BBC.
Yeah, I got a little kit for Christmas.
Oh, that's
It's,
cool. I've
it's-
seen those kids. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like the I don't know. It's the BBG blues box guitar. It's kinda
John,
cool.
Brendan meant to say, "Oh, that's cute."
Oh, I know. It's the
No,
beginner.
dude, I saw somebody did a review on those, and they said they're great, but sometimes you have to like reinforce the lid because it wants to fold in on itself.
But they're not butt cheek worthy.
Oh, it's fun.
Well, hey,
You know what? Those things are awesome. And
it's cool, man. I
anytime
like
you
that.
can pick up something like that,
Like you
they-
said, you make of it what you want. You know, if you
exactly.
want, you can reinforce it. You can electrify it. Mine's got a jack on it. I haven't tried
Sweet.
it yet.
Yeah, make it your own, man. You can.
Take off your pants and jacket.
That's it.
John, I love how your microphone is in the other room.
Little cake.
Is this not working?
His microphone's up here.
Check. Hey, is that not working?
No, it's not on.
All right, let's see.
That is cool though. You got that for Christmas, John?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Did Santa bring that, John?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. It's
Yeah.
fine. Remember the last
Is
time we
that
plugged in?
Yeah.
Remember the. Okay.
Check.
Todd Flowers, if you're still in here, man, happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Keep going
And
along.
again, if anybody wants to jump in, send me a message somewhere, Facebook or Twitter or something.
Leather Express, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapple Express. I don't know.
Oh man, this is.
Mad Dog says, "I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Buttcheeks."
Oh, I can almost play some extreme. Okay, enough of that.
Wait, was it?
By the way, here's one of my
There it is.
Christmas presents and New Year's presents all wrapped up. He's still with us.
Oh, buddy, looking good.
My little Davy.
Hi,
And
Davey.
He's
Aw.
there he is.
Very cute.
Yeah, he's under 23 pounds, 22 pounds now. I mean, he's really nearing the end, I think. But that's what to be happy about, man. Everything.
Absolutely.
There he is. That guy.
Part of the family.
Family. That's right. Family.
Here he is.
What a cute boy. Good boy.
Hey.
Happy New Year, buddy.
Oh.
Little baby.
Had to throw him in there. Had to throw Davey in. Sorry, Johnny.
Hardwood Steaks. Yes, Happy New Year's. 2 more time zones to go.
Johnny's like, oh, great. 2 more time zones to go.
Uh-huh. Well, I have to stay up because, yeah, for me, the last one is mine. You know,
All right.
Oh,
I
we'll
got-
get off right before that.
I got 2
Nope.
more hours.
No sightings from Vancouver.
No one will be left. It'll just be Johnny. Hey, Happy New Year.
It'll be me snoring.
Happy. Yeah.
Happy snooze year.
Snooze you.
And you'll hear a little bit of a. I can do it all night, man.
So excited. Wow, all night. They sold out of that Kirk Hammett pedal? Oh.
So if anybody wants to know.
Yeah, let's see that, man.
So some people don't like how the how this wah pedal is, but
Is that backwards from the other one?
Is that a Morley?
yes, it's the
Oh, that's cool.
Steve Vai Bad Horsey 2.
That doesn't sound tough, Jay. I'm sorry, but Bad Horsey. It's
Well,
a bad
hey,
horsey.
anything Steve Vai does is okay with me.
Oh, it's awesome.
But
I first heard of Morley from a guy when I was my very first job working at the Haverhill Country Club snack bar. The guy that that ran it had a band, and I was so like, it was so cool that I was probably 12 years old. The guy had a band, and his guitar player was nicknamed Morley.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, "What's Morley?" Oh, it's a guitar.
everyone
it's
say
guitar
goodnight
pedal.
to Carol,
Hi, Carol.
my
Night,
mother-in-law.
Good night, Carol.
Night, Carol.
Happy New Year.
So anyway, I forget what it's called. I used to know what it was, but after 2 Sammy Hagar drinks, my mind goes nuts here. But anyway, so normal wah pedals, you know, anywhere you move it, it'll stay, and then you have to click it down to activate. This
Yeah.
one stays in the up position, and
Yeah,
the
I like
second
that.
it goes down, it activates. So the cool thing is you can get that wah wah wah. You know, all you gotta do is push down, and it, you know, you don't have to get crazy. But some people like it, some people don't. The second I started messing with it, I was like, oh my god, this is the Steve Vai wah sound. I mean, and I've always loved his wah sound. So
Tell us about the controls and knobs on the side there, Jay.
well, this is just for a contour. It just adds a little more. So the top one is the contour control.
Okay.
So basically, if you engage that right there, how annoying is that, huh?
Yeah, so by all means, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Basically, it just adds a little more of the, like it extends the wah to go a little farther than the normal, I guess, range, you know, of the wah. So instead of it going like here to here, it'll go here.
Not so much here or here, but here.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy.
That's where he was going.
Watched that the other night. That movie is freaking
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah, phenomenal. And then the level is cool because it just you can actually add a little bit of gain.
Ooh.
You know?
Oh, really?
Signal, and that's actually with the contour off, so you don't need to like engage it to. And I thought it was because I had this blasting, I had a full blast like that, and I had this off, and I was like, this pedal is noisy as hell. I almost swore. But then I was like, wait a minute, what if I back off the level? And then as soon as I backed it off, it was like, it was fine. But if anybody just likes how Vai's wah sounds, man, this is it.
Yeah.
So,
Like
Yeah, those are well-built pedals.
Is it the Yankee Rose wah, Jay?
well, he wasn't using this then, but
What?
Did he even have one? I don't think he had one then.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If anybody can pull it off without a wah, it would be him.
That's amazing. Just the amazing stuff
No.
that those guys do.
some
I was watching old Roy Clark videos, like before he passed, and that dude's amazing.
Roy Clark is a beast. Oh my God.
There was one clip that he played. He was on The Odd Couple, and he played, I don't know if it's Magdalena or it's something like that, but
The classical one?
yeah, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen anything like that.
Yep.
And you know, you just don't know because he does all. I mean, he's known for like Hee Haw and all that comedy stuff, but that dude could play anything with a string. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And he inspired a lot of guys too. I think he actually inspired John 5. John 5 said he watched a lot of Hee Haw when he was a kid. You know,
I remember Hee Haw. God, yeah, that was one of the only music programs you could get if you had like 4 channels. You know,
right?
Yeah, I used to watch it. Absolutely.
That and the what was it, Lawrence Welk, or there was a few of them.
Yeah, but that was a big accordion. That was a big accordion thing. You learn how to play that accordion.
Late 70s, it was all about the variety shows.
Yep. Donnie and Marie.
The Brady Bunch. They all had theirs.
Yes.
Sonny and Cher.
Johnny Bravo. That's where Johnny got his name, right? Johnny Beane came from Johnny Bravo.
That's the story.
Brady's Bunch. No. like shut up, who let you?
Yeah.
Like Jay, never invite him again.
Mad Dog says if it was a Hammett pedal, it would be in the wrong key. I responded to him. When I saw Metallica in '94 at the Orange County Speedway in Middletown, New York, Brendan.
Yes.
Whenever Hammett used his wah pedal, everyone, like not even a few people, like a bunch of people were around just going like, "Oh my God, do you hear that? Oh my God!" And it was like it's not like it wasn't loud enough as like the whole concert itself, but when he used his wah pedal, it was like, oh my God.
Yeah, painful.
Yes.
Which one was that? Middletown in
94.
94, huh?
It might have been the night that
they're all out there, man.
O.J. Simpson was in the Ford Bronco.
I was watching that.
Oh wow, that's right.
Didn't they interrupt like a Knicks playoff game or something?
I was watching my aunt's dog.
Yep. I was just gonna say that. I was watching the Knicks game and they cut into.
I was too.
That was right around that time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember, my mom picked us up, me and my buddy Anthony, from the fairgrounds, and I remember getting in the car and she was telling us all about it.
I saw Tom Petty there. That was my first date with Meg, my wife, was at the Orange County Speedway fairgrounds seeing Tom Petty.
What year was that?
Oh, sheesh, 91 maybe. I think it was the Full Moon Fever tour.
Nice.
And I locked my keys in the car
on purpose.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's here we are. I think we were like 19, and so I called my mom, and she's like, "You're on your own." Click. and then she calls her parents, and they're like, "We're not coming down to get you. Figure something out." And they hung up. We're like, "What?"
Oh my gosh!
So I broke back into the fairgrounds and like found a wire hanger and got my keys out because it was an old.
Wow.
But yeah, it was like, thanks a lot, Mom.
I got in a fender bender on the way out from Van Halen, 1995, I guess it was. Great Woods in Mansfield, Mass.
Yeah.
It really bummed me out. I mean, it was like a 2-hour drive, and my radiator was smoking. But I made it. I made it home.
That sucks.
And it was I rear-ended someone. We were in the parking lot for like 3 hours trying to get out of there.
Oof. My wife went to Brendan Byrne Arena. I don't know what Van Halen tour that was.
I saw the Who there.
Her and her sister and her sister's boyfriend at the time, they're now married. They were driving down all the way down, listening to Van Halen album, and they get down there and no one's in the parking lot. They're driving around. I guess they had canceled the show, and I don't know what year that was.
What?
But, yeah, and so they get to the there's a security guard there, and he's like, it was all over the radio. Did you not hear that the show's canceled? I don't know if someone got sick or hurt or what, or what year it was.
You don't know what tour that was?
No, I don't. It was Brendan.
What year was it?
It was probably in the sometime in the 80s.
80s.
I'm gonna say early 80s.
Half of the 80s was Roth. Half of the 80s was Hagar. So
it was
early
Roth.
80s.
It was still Roth.
Okay, it was still Roth.
Mitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't ask.
Hey.
Sleeping.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up, man?
How are you doing?
Look at that.
How you doing, man?
I feel like I'm with superstars.
Hey, man. Also, John BL.
Yo.
Just to let you know, you can't play that. I got dinged for you playing a video in the background the last time you were on. And it was just the video. There was no audio. It was crazy.
Right.
It was crazy.
Wow.
Just to let you know.
Pick right up. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
But Johnny, that's a bootleg. Does that count?
That's
There was no
double
official
like that.
video for that concert.
What it was when you were playing the Queen.
Yeah.
You were playing the
Oh,
Queen
well-
video in the background,
All right.
and I woke up the next morning to a copyright claim
Oh my god.
just from the image. I
He had
couldn't
a dream
believe it.
of Freddie Mercury. You can't play that video.
Yeah. From 1986, Freddie Mercury saying that.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool though, man. It's cool.
I got you. No
We will flag you. Get it?
Oh, I get it.
Well, hey, Mitch. Hey, good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you. I got my guitar back, so it's all good now.
Awesome.
I got
Look
the
at that.
standard, the EVH. Can you see it from
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
the
Why
standard?
don't you, Mitch, show it off, man? Come on.
Let me get it. Hold on.
Yeah, you can't do that.
you can't do that.
It's not fair.
Hey, Guitar Guru Network. Happy New Year's to you.
Happy New Year, Guitar Guru.
I like this open forum on New Year's, man. This is cool.
Definitely.
Mhm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got the info. It was November 5th. Oh wait, no, it was October. What year? Crap.
I got all the info. Oh, it was.
I don't know if you
I
meant
did have it. And they told me
yesterday.
It was when Eddie sprained his wrist.
So 82.
82.
Yeah, 82.
82. That
October of
was
82. That's the show they were going to.
Yep,
Oh,
canceled.
you made it there.
Meadowlands, October 15th, October 16th, October 18th.
Yep.
Meadowlands and Nassau Coliseum.
But they I guess they redid the show in November, so she went to see it.
Wow. Well, hey, Mitch, let's see that.
Yo,
I tell you, when I was looking at reviews, you can't look at a review without seeing Johnny Beane on any EVH review. And you're the only one that's done one with. I think you had a black satin one like this. You're the only one to have one like that, but it didn't have the trem. It didn't have the trembling on yours when you were doing it.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
good. I had a couple of sharp, like a popping fret, because it's new, but it was probably sitting. It's like a 2016, but it was $450, a pretty good deal. But but who knows where it's been sitting for 2 years, and it wasn't hanging up long, and at Guitar Center. But I had my local guy do it here in Hanover, PA, and it's good. It's real good now.
Is that a Mexico made?
Nah, it's the standard Indonesian.
Indonesian, but at the
But
same
it's
time,
good. It's good. I mean,
I think isn't that one of isn't Liquid Charlie like his favorite Wolfgang that he has is a standard.
yeah, I think he did it. I think he's got a video where he upgraded it.
Yeah, he upgraded
Put all
but
the
Yeah.
he likes how that one feels.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He's got the white one that says liquid.
yeah.
on
I
the front.
think he does have
Yeah.
a white one.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
it's good.
Nice.
And how long did you just get it or what?
I got about less than a month ago.
Cool,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. So I mean, I've been an Eddie Van Halen fan, but when I got back into guitar playing about a year ago, real heavy, I'm watching you guys. Oh, you guys are professionals. I can't compete with you guys. But I just started watching you, and then everybody else is getting them. I said, I have to get one. And now I got 6 guitars. I don't know why I got so many.
You get the bug, man. You get the bug.
Mitch, I wonder how many Wolfgang guitar sales that Johnny and Dave are responsible for.
Right.
Absolutely.
They should be
Exactly.
getting free guitars.
Yeah.
They really should.
Now we're not going to get in trouble for saying EVH, right?
No.
I don't want you to get flagged. No, I know. Because I heard you talking about the switch earlier. I'm not going to say what kind of switch.
Well, that's just the word.
That's that one certain word is a negative word, and YouTube sees that as negativity. That's
If
the reason for that.
if you're familiar with Frank C, who comes into these rooms a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I met him, but he just happens to live near me. He has 3.
Oh.
He let me. So I met him through here. He has 3 specials and the stripe one. So he let me borrow all 3 specials. So he really got me into it.
Wow, that's cool.
Guitars. But one of his has that switch in it, the stealth, and I can't play like you guys, but it's fun playing with that,
And the bang for your buck you get out of those guitars is just,
Yeah.
it really is.
Johnny, are you hammering with that? John BL? You hammering something?
Oh, can you hear me? Trying to. What do you tune your 3 strings to? I've got G and G.
E and E. E and E.
I do GDG. Open.
Yeah, that's what they recommend.
Break out the pitchfork so you have a 4th string.
Have that E, yeah, the E flat for J.
Hey, you know, it was a good thing. Remember the Rolling Stones were playing and that fan jumped on stage and Keith Richards took his guitar off and hit him with it. It's a good thing he wasn't playing a pitchfork guitar.
You know it.
That was a Who at Woodstock. Pete Townsend.
I like those. I like those videos where they let the fans on stage. Some of those guys rock. You know, some of those kids that come up there. It's like,
where they actually let them on. Oh, yeah. like the Foo Fighters one, where the kid gets up there and Dave Grohl says, "What song do you want to play?" And he's like, "I want to play Metallica."
Right.
You saw that? I just saw that this morning. Yeah.
The guitar too, like a $3,500 guitar. He's like, "Go bring that to your mother right now."
That was awesome. That was a great video. Yeah.
Well, there's a bootleg from I forget what show it was on the Carnal Knowledge tour, where a fan jumps on stage. It might be like Germany or something.
San Francisco was
it San Francisco, and like the fan jumps on stage,
and they take him right backstage at the end.
But the security like goes to, and Sammy's like, "No, he's all right. He's all right." You know, kind of telling him, like, "Don't beat him up. You know, he's okay."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Van Halen News Desk featured that.
Yeah,
that's whoa.
But a lot of that stuff changed when I don't want to bring the show down here, but a lot of that changed when Dimebag, what happened to Dimebag on stage. You know, all that changed. You know, when he comes on stage now, it's like, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
They get that way at the Chance when Jay was playing. That huge security guard. What was that guy's name?
Chuck.
Yeah, I saw Big Chuck actually a while back.
Yeah, I'm still in contact with him. He's a good dude.
Good.
Yep.
Got a little slack going, John BL.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, Google's not doing its audio cancellation thing when you don't have the amp on.
In other words, you're trying to mute John BL.
Oh. Sorry. Christmas.
No, it's all right, dude. I'm just busting chops because John, I don't know if you remember, but a few weeks ago when we did the Late Show, and Caleb was on with us, and he was noodling for 2 straight hours.
I know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I watched that back and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. Somebody commented.
You got to retune this every 30 seconds, but it's cool.
If Google wouldn't kill the sound, it wouldn't sound good.
Oh,
or the YouTube. I mean, they just kill it.
It's the name of that switch, man.
Yeah. If Google wouldn't stutter,
that's the word.
Yeah.
All right, now I don't feel so bad. Thanks, man.
Man. No, it's all good. It's all good.
Johnny's like, gosh darn it, these guys.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we have more than 3 people on the show.
Thank goodness the year is almost over.
It's over for us.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of New Year's, I did want to share one thing that I don't know if you guys read. David Lee Roth, when he gave his most recent interview, he told us what he did on New Year's back when he was working with the EMTs.
Coke? No, just
Bronx, right?
I spent New Year's on the receiving dock of the Bed-Stuy and Hazleton Rabbi from the ambulance service. We split it. It's hard. Dave speaks in strange ways, but
Yiddish.
So I spent the New Year's on a receiving dock out in Bed-Stuy, and Huzzah Rabbi from the ambulance service gave us EMTs 1 cupcake. We split it 4 ways in the diagonal snow on the loading dock in the back of the hospital where we just walked in 3 kids.
John, it sounds like you're reading somebody's eulogy right now.
No, I know it is. It's depressing, but that's my point.
Happy New Year!
That's my point. This is David Lee Roth. And some New Year's back in 2000, whatever, he spent on the back of a loading dock splitting a cupcake 4 ways. David Lee Roth, who New Year's. I mean, you remember the David Letterman interview? New Year's was like his special holiday.
Mhm.
It's when they released 1984.
Oh.
So this poor guy. I mean, I don't feel bad for him. He's David Lee Roth. I mean, he made the best of it. But
Sure.
you know, it's crazy to see that this is how he spent New Year's. How hundreds of dozens of New Years that he spent doing all kinds of stuff, and then he's on the dock.
Brooklyn. Bed-Stuy is one of the more rougher neighborhoods in New York.
Okay, so it's a hospital. Is it a hospital there or just
Bed-Stuy?
a neighborhood?
Bed-Stuy is a neighborhood, and it's
crazy.
It's rough.
Yeah.
I mean, rough. Look it up. It's a tough part of the city.
I just pictured Dave sitting there with 4 other guys splitting the cupcake 4 ways on New Year's.
That's rough.
Laughing.
That is rough. That is rough. But
I mean, he used to rock climb too, like up near me in the Shawangunk Mountains.
Yeah,
it's about 15. You know, Jay knows New Paltz, and he used to rock climb there. A buddy of mine used to hang out with him. You know, and it's amazing going from where he was to eating 1/4 of a cupcake. You know,
yeah. But you know, I think it's partly his choice. The guy came from money.
Yeah.
His father was a millionaire.
Yeah,
he grew up in a mansion. He's not short for money.
No.
But you know,
I mean, he's doing what he wanted to do. I think
exactly.
He could have done something else if he really wanted to. But
was his father a doctor? Did I read that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did surgery on my aunt. Back surgery, I think. Yeah.
Really?
He's a smart dude. I mean, he's very smart, very well read. You know, obviously don't know as much about him as you guys do, but you know, hey, they'll be back, right? 2019.
They will.
There's all kinds of stuff going on. Jay might like this too because I know you're a big Seinfeld guy. But the thing on Facebook, Van Halen and Foo Fighters at Yankee Stadium put together by Vandalay Industries.
Yeah,
Vandalay.
That's a riot.
I gotta check that out.
That's what that said.
That's what it said. Yeah, it said Vandalay Industries. I was like, come on. So
yeah, there's all kinds. There's a lot of rumors coming out
with Michael Anthony and all that. There's all. I don't know if we'll ever get the real story. I mean, obviously we will.
Well, we will.
You know. So.
Yeah, they're saying Michael Anthony some rumors are saying Michael Anthony will be involved, but I don't know if that's.
I don't know.
You can't believe that.
That's Van Halen. All these rumors are always floating around the band because we all so desperately want to see them again, right? And hear new music and whatnot. But you always hear these rumors, and they take off.
They do.
Well, because people are starving for it.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think it's the inside Van Halen people because I think they respect us. I think they respect the fans, and the people who are on the inside will give us the real information. But some tabloid picks it up. Some tabloid sees that David Lee Roth speaking, and they look into the history of what are people been talking about for Van Halen, Michael Anthony.
They're picking it up. He was doing an interview for his skin cream for tattoos, and it's like wow. Yeah. And they'll pick it up and run with it, and there it is.
Yeah, but the thing is also the Van Halen camp is always quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing about it. They just let the rumors, run its course, I guess.
Well, I'm actually surprised Michael Anthony actually said something.
He did retort that though, didn't he? He made a reply.
Yeah, he just
I didn't listen.
Basically, I haven't been in contact with any of those guys since.
Yeah, hadn't talked to him.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean that. If you read into that, though, Jay, it could mean he was contacted by someone else.
Yes, I know.
Other people, you know.
They have to hurry up. They're not kids. They have to hurry up.
Oh, they're fine. They got another.
You know what though? Like, my personal opinion is, I'd rather another album as opposed to them just going on tour again. It's like,
yeah, I think they should do an album first, and then.
Well, if they come on tour, we're all gonna see them, no doubt about it. But I agree with you 100%. I don't want to just see a tour. Just me personally, I want more new content. Yeah. I mean, it has, how many hundreds of tapes, literally tape, in his cellar or wherever it is.
I recently had the interview with Michael Anthony from I think it was '96, and he mentioned that when Roth got back in, they did Me Wise Magic and Can't Get This Stuff No More. There was virtually an entire album that was done with him then.
Yeah.
Just think of that, man.
Wow.
And Eddie, he said even in '96 that like Eddie will probably never, release that. Like nobody will probably hear that.
A lot of stuff he's not going to let out.
I know.
You know.
Well,
And
he won't, but
Wolfie
Wolfie will.
He's going to hold the keys to all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think Wolfie.
That's what I'm holding out for. Not until Daddy's, run his course.
The only way that happens, and I feel bad saying this on air, but don't
exactly. I know.
Don't record this, Johnny.
The only way that stuff will ever come out after Eddie passes away is if Wolfgang needs money, and I don't see that happening.
It's not going to happen. And also think about it. The way Eddie can, literally write into his will. We'll have lawyers say that's it, done. He can destroy it. So you don't know what's going to happen.
There's no reason for him to. I really don't think he's going to hold it back. I don't think he's going to hold it back.
No. I mean,
I don't think there's any reason Wolfgang or him will. Maybe it'll take Eddie passing to do it, but Wolfgang won't have a. There's so much out there, and what's it going to do? Just rot? Wolfgang's a musician. Eddie's a musician. They want it out there. I mean, whether it was 100% or not, it doesn't matter.
No. The thing is, I remember Eddie saying in an interview with, I think it was those radio DJs back in 2004.
Those darn radio DJs.
He was saying because they wanted him to play something because he was mixing at the time, and they said, "Can you play something?" And he's like, "Not till it's finished." So
the perfectionist.
So yeah, I mean,
anybody under some kind of contract with their writing would be like that.
No, but I'm the same way though. I'm the same way. If something's not done, I don't want anybody to hear it. And Eddie, it seems like he's the same way. Where let's say there's hundreds and hundreds of songs. If they're not finished, nobody's going to hear them.
That's fine. But there's tons of stuff that is finished. There's hundreds of concerts that they taped that were from back in the earliest days. I mean, they had tapes from the Gazaris and all that stuff. And they taped from the beginning, and from just about I can guarantee you just about every show has some recording of it. Some of them professional from the soundboard, from some of them just audience, but I think they've got an archive somewhere.
Didn't they also say they had almost a half, if not a full album of other content after A Different Kind of Truth?
I'm sure they do. And I think Eddie's still
stuff that they didn't want to put out. They were like, this is not great, whatever, put it to the side.
The guy's been writing for 40, 50 years. I mean, he's got so much stuff we haven't heard.
He's got so stuff like Prince, like Purple Rain, under the piano.
It's out there somewhere, but we'll get it when we get it. I'm not, I know I have confidence that it's out there and that someday we'll hear it.
I was thinking the other day, I'm just so happy that Eddie is alive and healthy, because when you think about all of the great guitar players that we lost,
the entirety of Van Halen, everyone that has ever been in Van Halen is still alive, which is kind of cool.
Which is amazing when you think about it. I mean, you go back. I mean, Randy Rhoads, Hendrix. You name all name them all, right? He's still around, and we're lucky to have put out.
Let me check Twitter. Let's just make sure nobody died.
It is New Year's.
Let's start any rumors, Jay.
Yeah, here we go.
Now, Dave Nestall, doesn't he have some connections with Eddie? Can he talk him into doing some things? Or?
I don't know if anybody can talk him into doing anything.
Watch, Nesdal will jump right back in. Watch this. He's watching this.
They were great. What he did with him is great.
Did you guys see the picture from, what was it, yesterday? George Lopez posted a picture of him with Eddie and Alex at his show in L.A.
Those guys are tight, huh?
It was like, was it yesterday or the day before? A couple days ago.
I think it was a couple days ago.
Eddie's his private freaking guitar teacher.
I know. Him and George are really tight.
Really? Yeah.
Seems that way.
So it looks like somebody's watching right now. Just sent me a message on Instagram.
Is it Dave Nesdall?
No, it's Eddie Van Halen now. It's Rob 21271. He sent me a picture of the. I guess this. This is the Kirk Hammett EMGs. They're the Bone Breakers. That's pretty cool. It's got the green EMG logo instead of the typical white that you see. I mean, the package looks cool. You know, if you're gonna have a signature pickup and that's gonna be your box for it, that's what you want. I mean, that looks awesome. But I'm just skeptical about Hammett's tone. I mean, you know,
I don't think he's ever been a tone king like Eddie. I don't think he's ever been. He's changed his tone quite a bit as well as Ed, but you don't recognize Kirk Hammett for like one signature tone. I don't think.
Yeah, you do a wah wah.
Well, the wah, yeah. And
now, don't get me wrong. I
agree.
I love Metallica, and I
me too.
Yeah. And it's not Kirk's fault that the wah sounds bad live. It's not Kirk's fault that the wah sounds bad live. You know, that's I mean, it's his tech or it's the front of house guy. You should dial that in so you know that it doesn't kill everybody in the audience.
I see a lot of people always saying
KIL. Sorry, Johnny.
I see people saying though all the time you can't play and everything like that. I'm like, really? Okay. When was the last time you were on a 3-year world tour?
Yeah, right. Of course he can play. You know, people are just jealous too. You know,
yeah, exactly.
Like he's not as good as so and so, but you know, so what? I mean, people are as good as they are. You know, they're all different. That's what's great.
Exactly.
Yeah, they've toured more than any. You know, on the scale that they have.
My God.
Toured
yeah,
far more than any band.
Yeah.
You know, they can sell out, 20,000 in an instant. Just, for the last 20 years, they could do that.
Yeah.
100 times a year plus.
Easily.
Fender Guru says if he plays that Peter Green Les Paul through that wah. I'm sure he has.
I know exactly what you mean about that wah, though. You kick that wah in, and it's even on some of the bootlegs. It's on a lot of their recordings, and it's not necessarily Kurt's fault.
No, you listen to some of the old, even the earlier albums by him. I mean, he, without the wah, before he got obsessed with it, dude can play. I'm like, step away from.
I have respect for him. I definitely get respect for him.
Back from the pedal.
Step away from the wah.
Yeah, step away from the wah, for God's
Well, when did he start using that? I mean,
I think it got really, really crazy.
Masters. Black, yeah.
The Black album, really, really crazy. And I know that was Bob Rock's wah pedal that he was using. Rock's wah.
Because I'm thinking the first time I really heard him using that was Enter Sandman,
Black,
all that.
Yeah.
So it's probably that since that album was so big,
it was all about arena rock back then.
That became his sound.
Yeah.
And so that is his signature tone.
Jay knows. You watch a year and a half in the life, and it's all about the extent that they went to with the live show and with the even behind the scenes. It was all about like the arena rock experience.
Well, maybe does it sound different in an arena than in like a smaller venue? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it does sound different.
You can always dial in that reverb as high as you want.
You guys see Matt Duffy's comment?
Kirk Wammett. I've never heard it. That's good.
That is funny, Matt. That is funny. Kirk Wammett. Oh, I'm waiting for the memes now.
Well, my favorite meme, I think one of my favorites of Metallica was the one after Saint Anger came out, and it had a picture of Lars behind his drum kit. Somebody photoshopped a bunch of garbage cans, drums, and said, "Here's Lars's new Tama drum kit."
That is not what the hell were they thinking when they did that?
My favorite meme, I can't remember. Maybe Jay knows, but when it was James Hetfield, he had a bunch of like shopping bags, and it was I think it was give me fuel, give me fire, give me something. But it's like
he had his flip flops on too, right?
Yeah. But he had like these like frou bags from like I don't know what store it was.
Yeah.
I like the one with he's in a drive-through. Give me something. Give me fries.
Give me fries. Yeah, I saw that one.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah. So Mitch, let me ask you, what's your favorite Van Halen record? What would it be?
I don't know names of any of them. I just songs.
Are you a rock or a Sam?
I like them both.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I like them both.
Well, how about just Mitch? Just what's your favorite record? Like, what do you like, just in general?
That kind of music, classic rock. I mean, I couldn't tell you, like, they have these New Year's Eve shows on tonight, and they're telling you who's going to be on them. I don't know who they are. I mean, I like classic rock and roll. Yeah, it's a little bit of metal. I'm 63 years old. I don't like anything new. I mean, I don't know. Just you hit
a certain age and you start not liking anything. Yeah. I've already hit that.
Yep.
But you hit 63 new then. I think Eddie turn, didn't he? I think in January, doesn't he turn 64? I think in January. I read that either 64 or 65. I think he's like a year older than me.
Mm-hmm.
January 26th, 56. I think that's what it is.
Wow. 56, and he would be younger. I thought he was older. But anyway,
sure.
50.
Because I'm 55.
55. He was born in 55. I think.
Was it 55?
I think.
But I'm wrong.
55.
I've seen conflicting years as to his birth.
Yeah, and Michael, if you can hear me, yes.
The bands I saw Johnny Winter. I was a big Johnny Winter fan back in the day. I'm talking back in the mid 70s. I saw AC/DC. I like it. I saw that, and I lost my hearing. I was too close to him.
When did you see AC/DC?
80. I'm going to say around 86 at the Capitol Center in Maryland.
Nice.
And we were
blow
like
up your,
on the
blow
side.
Up your video? Is that what it was? Blow up your
What's
video,
that?
or who made who? Which AC/DC tour?
What 86?
I think 86 was Who Made Who or Blow Up Your Video.
Who made who?
Yeah, I saw them in 91. It was the first big arena show.
It was so loud.
Nice.
Look at that thing with the shark tooth inlays, the white binding. Oh, come on. Focus it. Focus. There it is.
There it is.
Look at that. Look, he's got the crybaby behind it. And my fingers are weird. But yeah, look at that guitar, man. that is a beautiful guitar.
Who sent you that picture?
Rob 21. What is it again? 212717654321.
Is that a Prestige?
It is an Ibanez RG3EX FM1.
I just got a AM8. It was a Prestige 652 AMH. I got it in May. I like it. Very nice.
Rob, that's a nice guitar, man. Beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It is.
Speaking of Lars Ulrich's drum kits, I found one of the Atomic catalog that I've had forever. I can remember looking through this catalog and analyzing every drum, and he probably had the biggest kit in the catalog.
Wow.
But yeah, this is one of those catalogs that you back in the day when you just would look through them day after day, bring them to school and study them. And
I'm a big Rush fan, so I look at Neil Peart's drums. You look at him and you're like, oh.
What brand did he play?
He played a lot of different. I think Drumworks he played a lot of, but then he started building his own. I saw some story where he found this 2,000 or 3,000 year old tree that was like submerged in a swamp, and he took it out and had this. I think he had the. I don't know if it was Snakes and Arrows or the R40 Tour.
Wow,
drums built with that. It's amazing.
Wouldn't that be cool, guys? If we could just go into a lake somewhere and be like, "Hey, you see all that wood under there and that tree? Build a drum kit or build a guitar out of that for me."
Right.
A few months later, here it is delivered. You know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, show me the swamp that swamp ash strat was grown in.
Well, Brendan, didn't Neil? I'm on a first name basis with him. You know,
you know
Neil. The, Test for Echo record before that album. Didn't he was getting drum lessons from somebody, and he had somebody come in and basically like had his drum set up like ergonomically correct for like his posture,
right?
His measurements and all this stuff. Like when they recorded that album, I think he had his drum set up completely different to what he ever had before.
He did, because there was that Test for Echo tour, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
He played that whole tour and that whole album with the traditional. I happen to have my Neil Peart drumsticks. He held them the traditional way. You know,
Freddie Gruber.
Not
Freddie
this
Gruber.
one, but just the
Sorry.
regular. He played the whole tour with traditional everything in his solo. It's freaking amazing.
Yo,
But,
being
just to do something
I'm a
different.
massive Rush fan too. I'm gonna go show you something I got.
Okay.
By Neil, actually.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
And no one.
So
no one
I
really-
think it was Freddie Gruber that he studied under. I remember seeing that in the documentary.
I've read a bunch of his books, and then it's like an anatomy of a drum solo. There's a whole bunch of stuff that he put out. But
I
I'm
got hooked on him. He did a Buddy Rich tribute that I
I saw
found a while
that.
ago. That was
I missed the final tour. I was away on vacation, and it was like it would have been 8 hours for me to drive, and I probably should have done it because I didn't get to see that tour. Saw the tour before. I'm like, they got another tour in them. Nope.
Yeah, the same thing down here.
So have they retired? I haven't heard that.
Yeah, well, Neil has. He's done. He's not going to play any more music. So he says. At this point, he says he's done. But Geddy and Alex is actually playing with another drummer who we did some other stuff with.
I can't imagine Rush going out with another drummer.
No, it won't be Rush. It would never be Rush. They said they wouldn't call it that. It'd be like Geddy and Alex plays Rush or something like that, but not the same. I mean,
the recent interview with Geddy, he says that that Neil doesn't even have a drum kit like set up in his house.
No, his wrists, and he's got such bad tendonitis that he can barely hold sticks anymore.
Oh, that's too bad, man.
I mean, he wants to be with his daughter. He's got a young daughter. He still wants to ride his motorcycle. So,
and considering what he's been through, I mean, he went through that whole
with his wife,
tragedy.
then his daughter. His daughter first, and then his wife, and then he quit for like a long time. He wasn't going to play
several years.
Yeah, like 3 years. Drove his motorcycle all throughout Canada and the United States, and
it's an interesting story, and it's pretty.
It really is. I mean, they're all brilliant musicians.
Yeah,
I hope he does come back and play. So even
they
if
will. I mean, I don't think he's retiring, but
I hope
he not tour again.
He's done.
Oh, they probably won't, but
I think he's done.
They're all gonna. I mean, they're all at the age. I mean, my God.
Eventually,
they're in
their
pushing,
60s.
If they're not pushing 60, they're pushing 70. They're pushing 80. The Stones are touring again, and they're in their 80s.
Oh my God! I mean, I was never really a huge Stones fan, but I don't think I want to pay, $100 for a ticket either. That's crazy. So, I don't know.
But what if it was Eddie, and he's 70 years old? Would you?
I'd rather hear
see
recording.
I'd go see Eddie if he's 90. If they wheeled him out,
right.
I'd rather hear a new recording from him. I'd rather hear Eddie do a solo album than go out and play live when he's not giving it 100%.
He's never done a solo album, has he?
No, but I still believe he's got one in him. He's got the music.
That would be amazing.
He's got the music in him. Yeah. Him, Alex, and Wolf just put it out. I mean, there's no reason they couldn't do that.
I mean, that is literal Van Halen right there.
Yep.
What are you sipping on, John? Got a little bit of Bud Light action going?
Bud Light, yeah.
Little John BL Bud Light.
BL. No, BL was always Black Label. I had a roommate in college. BL was Black Label. Black Label beer.
It does sound cooler than John Bud Light. John.
John Bud Light 5150.
It's like John Poof.
Do we lose Johnny again?
One other thing I got over Christmas was
I'm working for Nightbot right now.
Oh, all right.
We can talk about football again. No, just
let's talk about how I would lose my mind if the Bears won the Super Bowl this year.
They beat the Ravens out. They had the best defense. They gave up the least amount of score by 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
over the
But
Raven.
Jay, at least you've seen one in your lifetime. I was
Yeah,
4 months old.
Years old though.
I was 4 months old, Jay. 4 months.
See,
Jets.
I'm old enough. I can remember when Joe Namath beat the Colts, and
That's
when
what
the
we're
Colts
talking
were
about, Mitch, because
Okay.
I'm a Jets fan. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I was 4 months old when they won.
I got a couple of Super Bowls under my belt. So
Under your belt, huh? You got the Super Bowl rings on you too.
you want to see if I can get those too?
Well, who's your team? Is the Giants?
They fit on there.
I got three. I got three that I remember. All right,
What
Brennan,
team?
Yeah.
check me out.
What is-
Signed.
Wow.
Hard to see with that.
Oh, that is cool.
You can see it.
That is cool, dude.
One of
John, what are you doing?
number 370.
Nice. Don't Steinberger that picture.
John, what are you doing?
I got a bunch of stickers for Christmas.
I'm trying to see Mike's picture, and all I hear is
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you can hear it? I didn't know you could hear it.
He's trying to tune his stickers. Leave him alone.
Johnny, put him on present him.
Johnny's busy.
You know what? I'm breaking this. Nobody cares. I'm gonna
I want to see it. I can't see.
Who is
What do
it?
we got? What do
Okay,
we got?
here we go. Here we go. I wasn't.
There
Even,
we go.
there we go. I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking. There we go.
That's
the
sweet.
stick throw in mid. Now is he throwing that or catching it? What do you think?
How many
What do you
different
think?
kits are on there?
Wow.
That's the
This-
30.
the one thing that was really cool, like the guy who took the photograph,
Yeah.
he said he didn't notice until he put it together, was look at the way the symbol is actually bent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And how hard he would
Oh,
hit
yeah.
the drums.
Dun, 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 dun.
And
That's
that's
during
why-
YYZ.
that's why I mean he's never gonna play again because he just physically can't do it anymore.
That's during YYZ when he
So-
did that.
So that stick throw, is that on its way up or on its way down? What do you
Right
think?
That's going up.
Look at
That's
that. That's cool.
Photoshop.
It's
That's
going
cool.
up, Jay.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
Photoshop?
No, I'm just joking. It's not,
That's cool though.
that is cool.
That's the shot right there, man.
Yep.
Look
That
at
one
that.
hit him
Look
in the
at
eye.
that bump there. Look at that picture.
Sick. The Professor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Neil Peart or Alex Van Halen?
Oh, come on.
Ah,
Neil to me. Sorry.
I remember
Alex Van Halen.
Oh, I'm gonna get killed. I know.
I had
Oh,
no
no.
idea. I had no idea what that meant when I was a kid, and I remember saying the drum solo's name like in front of my parents or something when I was younger, and I remember them like laughing. I was
Yeah.
like,
What YYZ or?
"Oh, the rhythm method,
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
rhythm.
rhythm.
method.
the
Yep.
rhythm method."
They were laughing.
It was funny, you know, and I didn't find out until obviously years later, like what it actually meant.
Jay was today years old when he found that out.
Yeah, I felt like last night. I
I
was,
love that today years old.
That is cool, Mike.
Yeah. I love this thing. So
I
I'm
don't have
gonna
anything
go back up and put it up since Johnny had presented. I'm gonna let you watch my house for about 20 minutes. Right back.
I thought you were going to show us your butt cheeks.
oh,
oh no.
hey Johnny,
Oh.
instead of a thumbnail, we got a bum nail.
Hey. Ba-dum-bum.
Oh, that's weird.
So you guys, I would call you super fans, right?
Well, it depends of what.
Eddie or Van Halen. I mean, what don't you know about them?
Ask us a question.
No, I don't want to. No, I mean, I
don't
to
know
me,
as
I
much.
just I want to learn it, see if I can play their songs or whatever. I don't, but it's really cool. Yeah, I got something. Are you allowed to mention other? Are you allowed to mention other channels on here?
Depends which channel.
TK.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
sent
friends.
him,
We're friends.
okay. I sent him some. See, I work for Dark Container. We made those cups for. Remember the Red Solo Cup song by Toby Keith did a few years ago.
Right.
I work for that company. We make those cups.
That's right, man. That's right.
So
Yes.
I don't know if I have any around. I think I gave them all away.
Johnny,
But,
just as you're happening to speak of cups, Santa Cruz Cup, I just found this sticker.
Oh, look at that.
Sorry.
You can't drink out of that though.
No.
But so I thought it says TK on them. So I just said, hey, Lewis, I want to send these to you because it'll kind of go with your show, whatever, blah blah blah. And I wasn't expecting anything back. He sent me a few pics and these decal. I don't know if you can see that decals.
Oh, that's cool.
He sent me a chicken pic with the Tone King on it. That's actually that's a nice pic, and I think they're made in Germany or something. A real thick pic. They're like $8 a piece. You know what I'm talking about.
The chicken pics, yeah.
I had no idea they were that kind of money. But it's a good pick, nice pick.
That's cool.
Well, we got 5 more minutes or 4 more minutes for Mountain Time. We're like the Mendoza. We're like in the middle of nowhere. Nobody cares. But I'm just saying it.
Look up at the
You know what? I drive Glory nuts because at 10 o'clock, which that's East Coast time here when it's midnight. I'm like, all right, Happy New Year, and then I'm like, I'm going to bed.
You're in Colorado, right? You're in Colorado, right?
Colorado. I'm in Colorado now, but I'm from the Bronx, so I'm always
right. Yeah. I got family in the Colorado Springs.
Okay.
Nieces and nephews, yeah, and
Cool.
great nieces and nephews.
That's about an hour from me.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. I'm up in the Denver area.
Yeah. So you have all these prairie dogs out there? I've never seen one before.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, where my brother lives, I said, "Oh, what are those animals sticking out of the head? Sticking out of the ground, Jess?" So, felt like I was at a zoo, and people ride where he lived. They ride a lot of horses out there.
Oh yeah, it's the whole state of Colorado is just about 5.5 million. That's it.
Wow.
The tri-state area in New York, where I'm from, is 20 million.
Oh yeah.
Well, they cramp people in there. I'm from upstate New York. Like they cramp people in the city.
Yeah.
Originally from Baltimore. Yeah, I don't like bragging about it, but
a really good show came out of that though. The Wire. That was a freaking great show.
Oh yeah, great show. And one of the guys that played in it, he came from New York. He was a cop from New York, and then he came down here, Ed Norris, and then he got in trouble and he got locked up for a while. But he's on local sports channel out here.
Okay,
but he's a good guy. I guarantee if he was still chief of police, it wouldn't be that bad like it is now in Baltimore.
Brendan, where upstate New York? You said upstate New York. Where from?
Poughkeepsie.
That ain't upstate. That's right around the corner, man.
Well, it's mid-state.
Yeah.
Mid-state.
We call it upstate when we're up here.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, we would. We'd say going to
technically no. Technically upstate's like Buffalo or Syracuse. But, But yeah, no. It's upstate for me. Upstate from the city.
Yeah.
I was reading Jay's thing.
Yeah, I know. I just read that too.
Jeez, Jay.
Jay, that is hilarious.
I was waiting for somebody to catch that.
Is that why the guitars are in front of it? Did that come with a slide too, John?
This one?
Yeah.
It did come with a slide, but I've got I'm using my own slide. Let me see
All
the
right.
slide. The slide that it came with seemed very small.
Slip and slide.
Oh, that's what she said. So
Can you put a Floyd Rose on there?
Jay, you're on that again?
Yep.
That's the slide. that
Okay.
came with.
No, a minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Right.
Is that it? Is it?
I know all their greatest hits. I know.
30 seconds.
Dave's gonna tell you all about it.
He's so simple. Hello.
10 seconds. So this is New Year's mountain time.
Mountain time.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Got it.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Yay! Come on! Happy New Year!
Happy New
Oh
Year.
my God.
Freaking clap, will you?
Holy
Happy New Year, mountain.
1 hour closer
Mountain
to
time.
reality.
Oh,
Johnny's got an hour, right?
I've got 1 hour. I've got another hour of this.
Oh my God.
I've been up since 5 a.m.
There's fireworks going off now. My dog's going nuts.
Mine were earlier.
Yeah. It's all right, April. Thanks a lot. I'm doing it too, Bo.
Is that the show going down?
So,
Thank God, the
does it-
captain is losing it.
does anyone have any crazy New Year's stories?
Yeah.
We got captained up.
God, that's
There we go. Now we're all set.
Hey, it's Crazy Hat Day.
About 20 years ago, New Year's Eve, my wife had to rush me to the hospital. I had one of the worst migraines, and I don't get it. I don't get a lot of them, but I had it terrible. And they gave me some shots. I was all right. I'm still here.
Well, you don't
Huh?
mess. If you get a headache really quick, that you don't mess with that. My uncle had that.
It was bad. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
what do you?
You gotta-
I know it's going to be a migraine because my vision. You start seeing those flashing lights or whatever, and it's just. But I don't get it. I don't get it. It's been a long time since I have them. You didn't hear that, did you?
Anybody go to New York City?
I've never
Times Square?
gone down there for New Year's Eve. I don't think I ever want to.
No, I don't think so.
I
either.
did it when I was younger, and let me tell you right now, you're out of your mind if you go down to Times Square.
I mean, you're standing there for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
You know what? The difference is nowadays, back then you could go and peruse around, do whatever you want. Now, literally, you have to be there like freaking 18 hours ahead of time.
Right.
And if you leave, you're
done.
done. You got to
Yep.
go to security and come back again. So when I did it, when I was younger, it was a lot different. Nowadays, it's nuts, man.
Yeah.
I heard stories of nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
What are you playing through? Oh, we can't hear you.
It sounds good.
He's going through his computer.
Somewhere I have a New Year's party from 2000.
I have THR 10X. Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yep.
so you have one of these bad boys there?
Yep, exactly like that. But
Yeah.
I got to switch. I can't go to. I can't talk those. I got to switch to one or the other. And then I'm used to playing on the sofa, and this chair's got the arms on it, but I can't play anyway. So
Yeah, man, you
I
got to
just
go to Costco and get the computer
Yeah.
chip arms that go back. That's right.
Oh, here I'm going to switch back, but it seems like it doesn't kill it as bad when you go through directly. Let me see.
Everybody play at the same time. Ready?
I'm looking at the fake frets on this thing, and it's definitely not insulated. It's not insulated.
It's jam on New Year.
Jay, is that you? Or are you happy to see us?
Beane standing behind Bandcamp over there.
There it is.
That one's definitely cool. I wish I was talking to Nesdal. I wish they made it in like a matte black finish instead of.
I think one of my tubes burnt out.
This has tubes in it.
I know. But look,
I was talking to Nesdal one time and I heard this.
Love it.
when I met my wife for the first time, I did that.
Hey, where you going?
Oh, what's going on?
What year is this?
We've only got
20.
6 people in here right now.
2018 still.
Johnny, invite another 4 or 5.
Johnny's still in 2018, so he's good.
Yeah, JJ, I sent you a link in case you want to jump in.
JJ, I'm on, brother. Come
Also,
on.
Nightbot woke up. Welcome back, Nightbot.
Does he want to jump in here?
Yeah.
Who else wants to jump in?
Come on in, guys.
Anybody want to jump
Let's
in?
see it.
You got 1 hour.
It's a free for all. Let's do it.
We can compare.
JJ, get in here.
I guess I should go get another drink. What do you say, boys? We're gonna have to nix the new wow, because I'm already going crazy.
What?
Nix what, Jay?
Nix the new.
Oh. Everybody has one of these things now, dang it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're a little late.
Oh wait, and then we have the Nesball favorite.
I love the end of that one. The end is like forcing it out at the end. You got Tone King red solo cups. That's cool. I just read that, Jay. Nix.
There it is. That's cool, Mitch. There it is.
Oh, cool.
You're on mute though.
It's lip reading time, everyone.
Still lip reading.
Man.
Guess what he's saying? Oh wait. Mitch, keep talking.
No, if we tell him what to say. Okay, Mitch, say this is
Mitch, just move your mouth.
my
Jason, move your mouth. This is Johnny Beane right now. It's best TV show on. Come on, everybody. Let's see those thumbs up. See this cup here?
You see this cup? I can fill this cup from across the room.
You can win this cup. Well, guess what's in here? If you can guess what's in here, you have won the prize. It's empty.
Nothing up my sleeve.
I want to fill my cup up.
There you go.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make another.
Oh,
Me too.
oh wait, you're not on mute anymore. I think your mic is turned off, Mitch.
Mitch?
Mitch, Eddie.
Mitch.
I got to go get a drink myself.
You know what the best part about it? He's probably screwing with all of us right now.
No. I got to switch it back. You hear me now?
Yeah, now I hear you.
No, not at all. Not at all. Right back.
Abraham Lincoln has left the building.
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Every time I see that avatar, that hat.
Can I ask you guys what's your music background? Did you take lessons growing up or just self-taught?
none of us are grown up.
Good. That's a great point.
I know I'm not.
Real quick myself, since everybody else is gone. Well, wait, I'm gone though.
Yeah, but I think I heard your story, but
There we are.
Refresh it, yeah.
Myself, I took lessons in the very beginning, and then just used my ears.
Right.
That's how I learn everything, is just by ear. And then I've just recently, within this past year, started learning how to read music, and write music.
EADG and FAC and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. All the stuff. All the stuff.
In fact, Johnny, in the video you posted, I saw you going through the sheet music.
Yeah. And it sounded good too. You angled the camera pretty good.
That was killer, yeah.
And, well, your cup. Yeah, if you watch that video, Tone King is in the comments of that video. He jumps in on the comments. And he's like, hey, yeah.
He's a very nice guy. Very nice guy. I probably took maybe in my 40, 50 years of playing guitar, but I had periods where I didn't touch for guitar for like 10 years. But I had maybe 4 months of lessons total or something like that. And I probably learned more on YouTube in the last year or 2 years than I have in all the other.
Yeah.
Ain't that amazing with YouTube, the way,
But I tell you this, I can't speed pick for nothing. Maybe on one string, but it's just amazing where you see these, a bunch of people, girls too. How they can speed pick. They go from one string to the next without losing a beat. That's very difficult.
Picking and everything like that, yeah.
I can't do the speed thing. But I don't know if you guys heard R2. He can do it. He can do it really good. He just doesn't put up enough video. He should, because he's phenomenal. Then he was speed picking some arpeggios too. He's got on one of his videos. But I just have fun and do what I can do.
Yeah. It's all about having fun.
Right. See, I play in my room here or upstairs, and I play with. I got to use headsets. My wife will yell.
It's all about having fun. Is right. It's about emotion, right? It's that's the whole thing, man. Picking up a guitar and just noodling around with it. It's great. Now, don't get me wrong. You got people out there doing gigs and everything like that, and Caleb and Jay used to, obviously, and so on and so forth. But the whole thing is, like, if you love it, is it making you happy, right? At the end of the day, that's what music's about, right?
See, I got at 59 and a half. I said I'm going to get myself a decent guitar. So I took some money out of my 401k, because 59 and a half, you can take it out without getting penalized. So I took some out, and my wife was not very happy. But I got a Strat, American Strat Deluxe. So I got that about 4 years ago, and then I got like five other guitars since.
Once you break the seal, it's over.
It's like I said. The only thing I don't have a Telecaster. I could probably use a Telecaster. I don't have one of those. But now I'm looking at these cigar box guitars, and I got to get one of those.
I got plenty of them, man.
I know.
The thing of it is, it's not a bad piece to have. You can in your arm, right?
You just got a nice Telecaster, didn't you, Mike? You got a real nice one.
Yeah.
I saw that unboxing. That was awesome.
That was real nice.
Yeah. That was a complete surprise too. It's like, hey, I got a new telly. Johnny's like, let's unbox it. Okay. So yeah, it's just basically it's the same. It's the same thing as Johnny as the one that Dennis got for Johnny. It's the Elite, the American Elite, but instead of being a Strat, it's a telly. Same type of neck. Back is Johnny. Is it the exact same neck? Didn't you look it up? The specs are almost exactly identical.
I think we looked it up, and I think they're the same. Yeah.
And the difference would be just Strat and telly. So, and I love the color of it. That blonde is awesome. I'm talking about the guitar.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. Well, I tell you what, some of these guitars are a lot better looking than some of the women I've been with before I was married. This kid.
How many of these did you have that night? I want to know.
No, I don't drink. I don't.
No.
I did have a last week. My wife made me eggnog with some rum in it, but very little. That's about like the only time I drink. like this time of year or something. Very little.
That's all right. That'll help you sleep. It's good.
No, nothing helps me sleep. I get 3 or 4 hours a night.
Oh, that's not
when
good.
you get my age, I have sleep apnea. I don't know if anybody. Do you do the CPAP?
Yep.
I do it. Yeah, I do it. Yeah, I can't. But now I have a full face mask, right? And I can't. If my mouth will stay open, it wakes me up.
Yeah,
I can't sleep with. So
so
they gave me a chin strap. It didn't work. So now I'm using duct tape. Well, not duct tape, medical tape, and it works. I keep my mouth. It works. It's the only way I can get sleep, and it's only
whatever works.
Yeah, if
3 or 4 hours of sleep.
Sleep is important.
Never had a CPAP machine. You don't know the struggle. I've had it for 13 years, but
yeah, it's probably how long I've had it.
And I talked to the doctor. I was like, is it because I'm fat? He goes, no. He goes, you could be 100 pounds, you still have it.
Yeah, see, some thin people can have it too. Yeah,
but doctors are good liars.
What?
They just called me fat.
I'm just joking.
I am fat.
It's all right. It's all good.
I was 200 pounds 8 years. My son's been married 8 years. I was 200 pounds. Now I'm about 260 something.
Oh, geez. I haven't been 200 pounds in probably 20 years.
Whew. But I'm only 4'3", so it looks really good. No.
It's not about the weight. It's about the height.
Not quite that bad.
It's freaking hot.
All in the stomach.
Soda Pop, thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
Fender Guru is trying to get everybody to leave and go watch somebody else on Facebook.
Well, Facebook.
Come on, Fender, you gotta keep everybody here, man. You should be telling their chat room.
See, I don't think anybody knew you were going live tonight. I was surprised, or else it probably would have been a lot more people in here.
Johnny's always mysterious about that. You never know when.
Well, no, I mean just.
Well, the past has it been 2 years?
Nah, more than 2, right? 3 years?
I don't know if it's been 3.
I only caught last year.
Is it?
Yeah, you did last year and you did the year before. Like almost. Didn't you say the last year?
Does that make 3 years?
It's 3 years. It's the 3rd year.
Yeah.
You have been doing this. Okay.
This is the third time of going live on New Year's, but usually we stop. Usually we go live and then right at New Year's and say, hey, Happy New Year, and then we leave and then come back.
Stayed on. Last year you stayed on.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, well, then it would have been the first year, 2 years ago, where we did that, and then, yeah.
So it was 2002 when you first did it, and you went on and off and on and off.
1991.
And then it would run into the Steve Anderson show. No,
Nix the noodling.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jay. Sorry, Jay.
By the way, I'm glad, Jay. Thanks. I'm glad for the update on.
I'm glad you said that, Jay. Right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Doing all right.
He's been annoying the hell out of me.
I'm getting a lot of private messages right now. Thanks. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Well, sorry, I'm loving this cigar box though. This is really cool. It's fun to play with.
What was that one show where Dave was doing the little setup and it looks like he was like searching for change? Remember that one?
Me and Johnny were like, what the hell are you doing?
All that noise?
You just hear. We're like, Dave, what are you doing? Oh, I'm doing a mini setup.
That was like last week or something.
Yeah, I think it was a week or so ago.
Kind of sounded like in his change bucket or something.
So I thought he was just digging in there. That's great.
What are you doing?
Is this staying in tune, John?
More or less. I've within a couple of
good
cents.
Cool.
Fender Guru asked, "How is Steve Anderson?" I talked to Steve on the phone earlier today. He's okay.
I've seen Steve in the Discord over the past couple of days. He's been in there hanging out.
Yeah, he's just going through.
He posted something the other day, and I commented on it.
He'll be
doing all right.
He'll be back.
Happy New
Year,
Oh, yeah.
Mully.
Wow. New Year to you. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, man.
How you guys doing
What's up,
tonight?
Molly?
Good.
Where's your microphone?
Last night?
What?
Can you hear me?
Who is that? Yeah, we hear you.
Your
Yeah.
microphone sounds
Okay.
water damage.
Is this
Okay,
your
it took
mic?
forever to get in here.
Is your mic right here though?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh,
Doesn't sound good.
Hello?
There we go.
No.
That's better. That's better.
Now stay like that the rest of the night.
I'm calling you.
Brandon, I almost just spit my drink all over my computer, man. Stay like that though the rest of the
Happy New Year,
There
Molly.
we go.
How's everything going, man?
Good. New Year's Day. Not doing anything.
What time is it there?
20 after 4 in the afternoon.
February.
Oh my God.
Yeah, February. Yeah.
February.
4:20 p.m. February.
Can you give me the Can you
Look
give me
at
the
it. It
numbers
is
for
420.
tomorrow?
Wow.
I want the numbers for tomorrow. Here in the States.
You got to split it with me.
100%.
Oh,
What did you do for New Year's Eve or whatever? Did you stay home?
Nothing. Yeah, oh yeah. We were just here. Yeah, we didn't do anything. We did nothing special.
I like your videos, Molly. I watched the one where you were making a turn and you were cussing the guy out in Japanese or something. I don't know, or something recently.
Oh,
What were you saying to him?
I don't speak it. You have to ask Molly. I don't know Japanese. You were
What
going to
was it?
McDonald's or something, or coming out and somebody cut you off or something, or
yeah. Well, it's such a natural occurrence here. I don't remember what it was.
it was funny.
I swear, every time I get behind the wheel, I can end up killing somebody.
I think Jay wants to kill somebody right now.
All right, I'm done, man. Sorry.
If Fendergruber says stop modeling. Sorry, modeling.
Noodling.
Oh, that's too funny.
Fendergruber's got to jump in here, man. He's funny.
Stop modeling.
Come on, man.
Modeling.
Fender is funny.
There's
He
no
likes
more.
he likes the Stones now, and so do I. I like the Stones a lot.
What have I missed?
He's like stop going like this.
Strike a pose.
Yeah.
Only room for like
Stop
two.
voguing.
Oh man.
Wow.
Come on, we got 18 people on here. Someone say something.
Oh, I thought you meant in the. Never mind.
We got more people in here than we do watching.
That's very unusual.
Where's Nezal tonight?
He was out for the first show.
He got bored. He got bored, I think. No, I don't.
Yeah.
He was tired.
I'm tired too.
Yeah. He was kind of tired, so he only did the first show.
He's got reasons.
Yeah.
Good reasons.
Yeah. He was in here when we started this.
Great.
Well, Jay, when you left to get your refill, I was asking, what's their music background? How did you get as good as you are? And
Well,
so you were
Strike a pose.
I know you're really good. So
no. I mean, I guess I have my older brother to thank for me getting into rock music because, he's 4 years older than me, so he was listening to Russian Van Halen, and
He was listening to Van Halen in Russian.
Russian Van Halen, yeah.
It did sound like what it was.
Van Russian.
So those were my two first, well, maybe not first, because I remember my father had my parents had a Black Sabbath record, the one with Sweet Leaf on it. Which one is that?
Master
It might be
Reality
Black
or 4.
Whatever one that is. I remember like putting that on because I had one of those Fisher Price record players.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
And yeah, I remember putting that on, and I was like, "What is going on? What
Wait a
is
minute. Wait.
Did have
Why-
Paranoid
why-
and Iron Man in there?
going on here?"
You put Black Sabbath on a Fisher Price?
Yes. There was that. There was Styx, Mr. Roboto.
Oh, okay.
Sugar from Rolling Stones.
Well,
was
that's a good question though. What song really got you thinking seriously about music?
Oh,
the song I was upset. The 2 songs I can remember being obsessed with at like a very young age, was definitely Brown Sugar from Rolling Stones.
Oh, yeah.
And Mr. Roboto from the Styx.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Roboto. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, is that what got you playing guitar, or is that what just got you into rock music?
Playing guitar. It's funny you asked that, Mully, because getting into like Van Halen and stuff and Rush and Metallica when I was probably
38.
No, when the Justice album came out. My cousin got in Justice for All on Christmas of 1988. And that was basically like, oh my God, like I like heavy music, like I like heavy metal. And but as far as wanting to play guitar, it was Larry Mitchell. Hearing that solo.
Wow.
His first record. Like I wanted to play guitar because my brother played drums, but hearing that Larry Mitchell record like made me ask my parents for a guitar on my 15th birthday. Like,
Where did you find the Larry Mitchell record?
My brother, this is funny too. I have my brother to thank for all. What was that?
Sound like a lion.
Sorry, I coughed.
So I know people are probably bored of this crap. It's
Sound like the MGM, that
it's not.
MGM logo.
It's really interesting.
Now we're up to 35. It was 33 before you started talking. So 36. Keep going.
Yes, Hardwood Stakes. Money by Pink Floyd. The beginning is in 7/8, and the producer tried to make it in 4/4, and it just didn't have the same whatever it was to it. So they went back to
and David Gilmour had to play his solo in 4/4 or whatever it is, 8/8, 4/8, whatever it is.
Well, 4/4.
They changed the timing when David Gilmour plays his solo.
Yep.
But Jay, you didn't have any formal lessons or anything? Or?
No, I never had lessons, and that's probably why my vibrato sucks.
No.
But anyway, the Larry Mitchell record really made me ask, like, oh, I want to play guitar. Being an Eddie Van Halen fan and stuff, like, oh, I want to play, but the Larry Mitchell record was really what like made me, really ask for a guitar. So
sure. I would say my earliest music was probably Elvis, and then Kiss, and Boston. But it was AC/DC's Back in Black that really just like hit the hard rock for me.
Yeah.
And then
Same here.
it was Quiet Riot's Metal Health, that bass break in Metal Health that got me interested in what I wanted to play bass. Yeah. And I heard that. I want to do that. And I had my dad buy me a bass guitar.
Wow.
And I got a bass and started getting into Iron Maiden.
Was that Rudy Sarzo?
Well, it is live on what's the guy's name that played it in the studio?
It wasn't Rudy in the studio for Metal Health?
No. What was that guy's name? Here we go. Siri, who played bass on the Metal Health album?
It was.
Plays that instrument in Middle Health.
I don't know who plays that instrument in Middle Health.
No, it was Rudy Sarzo, personnel on Metal Health. Metal Health.
He didn't,
it says all right.
Nah, he didn't play it on the album.
Chuck Wright.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's the current bass player, I believe, for
the James Bond theme from the James Bond movies. When that dude,
he does get credit for Metal Health.
Kevin DeBrow's toupee played bass.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Wow.
I got to mix monitors for them, and Kevin DeBrow had his
Oh.
wig backstage. They were cool though. I got to Frankie Benally, the drummer. He gave me the whole rundown of like the set and everything. This was '96 when they were traveling without a front of house or a monitor engineer.
Yeah, it was Chuck Wright on bass.
Chuck Wright, yeah.
And Todd Soda Pop says, I play nothing like Larry. No, I do not. I always, when I started playing guitar, obviously you want to be able to play like your heroes, but I always considered myself a very good rhythm guitar player who could play lead. I never considered myself like a great lead player because I always thought like rhythm was more important. And if you weren't a good rhythm player,
Rhythm and timing, which I have neither.
Yeah, I always pride myself in playing really tight, and you know.
So John, in about Chuck Wright, he was the one that was on the album, but it was Rudy Sarzo that I saw in the video, and like, yeah, that dude's cool. I want to do that. You know?
Yeah, he had the metal, the presence on stage and everything.
Yeah, this thing. I mean, I look at it now, it's so cheesy. But I remember when I was like 14, this was so cool. When he's playing that solo and he goes,
and yep.
Comes up from underneath it. Right?
That was when he played with Whitesnake on the Donington.
Yeah.
Does that was one of his tricks.
I see that now and I'm like, ooh, cheese. Hey, is Johnny still there? Johnny Beane?
He went to sleep.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Eating.
Johnny's got 29 minutes until his New Year, so he's getting prepared.
John, I promise you a new one.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear that?
No.
Now, don't, John. I'm going to cuss in here if you mess with me.
No, I couldn't hear that.
How high is that action?
I can't hear that at all.
I was just going to ask that. That action looks like it's 4 feet off the fretboard.
Almost higher than my shovel.
Put a little more gain in it.
You can't play a guitar in here without Jay criticizing your action.
You can barely fit a coin between the strings on this.
The guitar action?
From this angle, though, the E, the low E looks really high, Mully.
Molly, it must be the camera angle, man.
Yeah.
It really.
Oh yeah, that's low.
There you go.
Yeah, that guitar is awesome, and it is Telly Tuesday where you are, where most of you are, where all of you are.
That's gorgeous, man.
Hold on, just a second. Let me.
Behind you.
Yeah, the door moved. Oh. Or
thump.
This. Can you hear that at all?
A little bit.
Barely.
Sounds really muffled.
Sounds fine, Mully.
Plug it through your T-Shirt 10X.
Yeah, I don't have an amp down here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I had a new one for John.
A new amp?
Oh, smoke on the water.
Yeah, it was like one of the first rhythm everybody.
No, but you guys play it wrong.
I know.
Okay. The new one we've got is Running with the Devil.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Hold on. Ready? Hold on. Hi.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. There you go.
That is a funky version. I like that.
Oh, did you guys see that that tweet from Wolfie?
Oh. Yeah, we did that 3 times already. seriously, we did that 3 times. We're going to do that a 4th time, right?
Oh,
we're gonna do that a 4th time in about 20 minutes.
Yep.
What, the Wolfie thing?
Yeah.
No. But did you see my reply to Pariah Pickups on that?
No.
I totally took his tweet out of context.
Oh no.
He says at 11:58:16, sorry, play blah blah blah, and I said 11:58. Which version are you listening to? Is that the extended version?
Oh, you mean you thought that was like the time of the song, like how long the
Yeah,
song was?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, 11:58:16. I was like, is that the extended version?
Yeah, the 8-minute solo version.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
Wow. Is that the David Lee Roth?
Lost control.
That's kind of how you sound right.
Turn it down.
What picks are you using?
We're using chicken picks.
Oh, you guys talked about this when I was gone?
I use the I get my picks from what's that place called, John? Guitar picks.
Intune?
Yeah, they've got better sustain.
Mully, I'm a sponsored endorsed artist of Intune. Oh my gosh.
You're an endorsed sponsored artist. Does your sponsors endorse your endorsement from the sponsor?
I am. I actually am. I've been endorsed and sponsored by them for 10 years.
Wow.
For 10 years.
But I don't talk about it nonstop. I don't talk about it nonstop though. You guys have never heard about it.
So John, you need to shave your beard down so you have that big gay mustache.
Oh no.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
So if anybody wants to get their right hand, if anybody's a metal fan that wants to get their right hand in shape, play Disposable Heroes from Metallica over and over and over and over again.
Like 1,000 times?
Yes.
It still doesn't help.
Oh, it helps.
When you're my age, things start going the other way. It goes the other way and starts dropping. I got arthritis as it is. But
I was playing something earlier tonight and my left hand got really, really it hurt. I was playing something I wasn't used to playing, and that probably had something to do with it.
Could be a tumor.
Oh my god!
A 6-finger stretch or 6
Here it started
stretch.
to.
It's not a tumor.
Not a
corporal tunnel.
Corporal. Hey, this is Corporal Tunnel.
It didn't help me. The operation didn't help
me. Corporal Tunnel.
How do you say? You know what I'm talking about.
No.
I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I had the surgery on my left hand. It didn't help. Still gets numb.
Does it really?
Yeah, mainly when I'm asleep, but it might be something else. 60 pounds overweight doesn't help.
Ooh, someone's popping open another John Bud Light.
John's got a good video running in the background.
What are you watching there, John? Girls Gone Wild?
Johnny, did you? Since nobody's ever
JBL, John,
Nobody's posting on the Discord anymore, right?
Which
Found a
Debbie
whole
Does
bunch of
video is that?
MTV,
flag because of that one.
I found a whole bunch of MTV promos.
You got what over there? What?
That's been caught stealing.
I found a bunch of MTV promos. Can you? I don't know if you can see it.
Is that Queen? Oh yeah.
No.
You said promos,
Man, I'm
right?
only kidding.
Promos, yeah.
Promo? I was gonna say
there was some. I'll sum it up. There was some interesting contests. One with David Lee Roth from. You could be David Lee Roth's manager, 1987. That was one of them.
Who won that? Let's get him on here.
Right?
Well, there was a Yankee Rose video.
And there was quite a few from our friend.
Our lips are so close.
Kurt. Our lips are. That's from Our lips are some.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Mad dog.
My ancestor spit on your
And
head.
so 1984 had an MTV compact disc giveaway. This was the big thing in 1984, compact disc giveaway.
Wow.
You could win 1984 from Van Halen. You could win a whole compact disc system from Sony.
What was the first album to be released on compact disc? The very first.
Phil Collins.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Is that what you were thinking, Johnny?
No.
Well, that's what I had heard. Phil Collins.
I was thinking Born in the USA, but I don't know.
Video killed the radio star.
That was the first video.
That was the first video, yeah. And then MTV killed itself.
It's not even music TV anymore.
No.
Like,
but you know what? It was great in the 80s. I mean, when they gave us Headbangers Ball.
Oh yeah.
They gave us all that
Okay,
stuff.
hey John. Johnny Beane.
Oh, him?
First commercial compact disc was The Visitors by ABBA.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of conflicting.
Wow. What year? What year was that?
August 1982.
Right. That makes sense. ABBA, you know, that they were massive. I mean, how many albums did that band sell?
In the early 80s, they were huge.
Whether you like them or not, they sold a ton of albums, man.
This is another promo for MTV. You can't drink it, where they had like a soda or a beer can with MTV on it.
That's what I told her.
And that's the whole joke. You can't drink it. The guy spits it out. You can't drink it.
Oh my god!
We never said you could drink it. Happy Mother's Day promo, David Lee Roth, 1985.
Wow.
Yeah.
But Johnny knows there's a ton of channels with people who have just uploaded all kinds of MTV content from back in the day.
Remember when Thriller came out?
Eat 'em and Smile special promo.
Give me a bottle of anything and a glazed donut.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that summer when Dave announced the tour, and it was on. They showed it on MTV, and Cinderella was opening. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to be at that."
That was a great lineup, man.
Shake Me had just come out.
Yeah.
And those guys flipping their guitars around.
Mm-hmm.
I've never tried that.
I tried it. You have to have the DiMarzio locking strap.
You gotta have the string.
And you have to have a lot of room.
Which I do.
You see?
Yeah, right.
Who Dave Bryan from in here? I know John. I think Johnny, you know who he is. Dave Bryan.
Yeah.
He does it. He flips his guitar around, and it came off. He caught it from like that far from the ground.
I saw that.
Fail videos out there.
I saw that one because somebody was talking about it in another video, and I went back and I found that video where he did that, and it fell off and it hit the ground. Yeah,
I think he got it right before it hit the ground.
Oh, really?
I don't think. Oh, yeah, I might be wrong.
What were you saying though about compact discs?
Not me.
You were just saying something about something.
No, I was saying something about. I remember when Thriller came out on MTV, and then Eddie's playing that lead in there, but no one knew. I guess no one. Well, you guys probably could tell right away, but But what that did, I mean, I think that was so popular for MTV back in the day, back then.
Because that was like a 13-minute video.
Oh, I'd watch it. I could watch it like 10 times in a row.
Me too. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
The great thing about the early MTV is they would play full concerts, and you could see, any like Journey from like Houston and stuff like this, just live concerts that they would put out. It was just amazing.
Good music back then, but
nowadays you can find them.
Even before MTV, you guys, any of you older guys, you remember Don Kirshner's rock concert?
Yeah, or the Midnight Special. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like
Wolfman Jack. You remember Wolfman Jack?
Oh, baby, this is the Wolfman coming at you live.
He had that. This is Wolfman Jack. Oh, I can't. That raspy voice. Yep.
Wait a minute, that was Ric Flair. Woo!
Yeah, back in the 70s when they'd have all those rock specials that you could see in the Van Halen in '79 from Nassau. The 379 videos. That was either Don Kirshner or in concert, one of those shows.
Don Kirshner rock concert.
Right.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, you could a lot of the what was it, the big California Jam in 1974.
I tell you what, there
shows.
are a lot of people that hate Gene Simmons. But I would give anything if Van Halen would just allow Gene Simmons to go into their back catalog and start releasing things.
Imagine that.
Gene, start doing some.
I'm not so interested in what Gene Simmons has to release. I know he's got a couple of tunes.
No. The Van Halen stuff. Van Halen should let Gene Simmons run their back catalog.
I wouldn't let him anywhere near him. He's crazy. But yeah, he would.
Yeah, but Gene Simmons is releasing his back catalog for thousands of dollars in a box set.
Look, Kiss fans are not hurting for any Kiss.
No. And Kiss was always the merchandise kings.
Right.
They have a Kiss coffin.
Pinball machine.
Yeah.
Hey, say what you want about them. They're literally.
I have no problem. They were smart.
Oh, they were fantastic back when they were.
Is anyone going to see the farewell tour?
I saw the farewell tour in 2000.
Right,
the latest one before they're in wheelchairs.
I don't think so. Are you going, Mike?
You know what? I've seen so many bands, man. Never saw Kiss, and I'm on the fence.
Kiss isn't about any really individual of the band, whereas you'd go see Van Halen for Eddie or you know. But I think Kiss was about the show itself, the full, and it doesn't even matter which of the lineup is playing.
I think that was the whole thing.
As long as Gene and what's his name were there,
Paul
Stanley.
You know what? They've replaced Peter and Ace. It wouldn't bother me one bit if they replaced Gene and Paul and just kept going.
Well, and you can imagine that.
I think that was his plan. Actually, that was the genius of Gene.
Yes, you can imagine. And that's why even the new people who had taken Ace's and Peter Chris's place, didn't they take on their own personas? Like Peter Chris was the cat, and so you could see that replacing like their mask persona.
I might go see them. I've never seen them before. I mean, there's so much material out there, though. You really need to go. The prices are ridiculous. The prices are nuts
for any show. It's ridiculous these days. My God,
for any show.
Yeah.
Did they say it was going to be the original 4, or is it going to be
all? No, not the original.
You're not going to see that again.
They won't ever get back together. They hate each other that much.
You hear rumors all the time. You always signings and whatnot. Ace may show up or Peter. That's just not in the cards. I doubt that would ever happen. You know what? If it's gonna happen, they'd be doing it now, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I wouldn't put it past them to have the 4 original members on the final show.
Sure. Yeah, and they're the type of people that would do that for you might tour with someone for a whole tour, and then finale you'll do
just
Peter,
go
Chris, and Ace
completely out, have them all on stage,
and they're still in good enough shape where they could pull it off.
Denny Allen says Kiss has made over $1 billion. Is that true?
Oh, I'm sure.
I have no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
$1 billion.
Comic books, dolls, tours. I mean, just
T-shirts,
Star Wars of music. They're like,
What does that compare with Van Halen?
I wouldn't even.
Van Halen has made $29.98.
Oh, really?
Is that a real quote?
Before taxes.
No, they're nowhere near. I'm sure they're.
Van Halen is minus $38.
Yeah, I mean, Van Halen has never like marketed anything like Kiss has done. I mean, Kiss is
you can't get an Eddie Van Halen doll.
Yeah.
Or
you can get little tiny guitars though.
Yeah. I'd rather see that.
Yeah, I did. I went right on this channel. Somebody like 2 other people got them besides you. Who else got them recently?
I got a couple back there.
I forgot who. Yeah. I forgot who else.
I've got them. I've got all of them.
Yellow.
I don't have the black and yellow.
I got one right here.
Did Steve Anderson get one? Oh, you do. Yeah. Maybe it was Steve got one. Somebody else.
Instead of the black and yellow, I got the SRV #1.
Yeah.
I bought this one. I should have waited for they put all 3 of them out a lot cheaper because I'm going to get the other 2. I mean,
can you play it a little bit? Yeah.
Sure. There you go.
Reminds me of that show Land of the Giants, if you remember that.
Of what?
TV show Land of the Giants.
Oh God!
I remember Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost.
No, Land of the Giants. No, Land of the Giants. It was same people did Lost in Space and Time Tunnel.
G. Butchnoff says he still has his Kiss cards from 77, 78.
Better hide those. Gene wants them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really one of the first bands that I was ever aware of because one of my neighbors was a huge. To this day, he's always played in like metal bands and stuff like that, and he's always. But he had the Kiss trading cards and he was showing them off. One of my neighbors who still plays in metal bands, all over the place.
When you think about it, though, right? They were up there up against all the disco stuff coming out, and they
joined in.
Yeah, they did.
Well, yeah.
I just wish Van Halen. I just wish Van Halen would put out one David Lee Roth era concert in full.
They will. They will.
You sure about that?
They're out there.
And sorry,
they will.
not this.
I am
era.
sure about that.
Not this era.
No, from between 78 and 84. I'm sure they will. But there's also a lot of those, you look at the Yas Festival or Donington and stuff like that, where they were a mess, or Dave was a mess, or they're just not. That's not Van Halen at 100%. So you'd have to dig deeper. But I know they're out there. They recorded everything. I'm sure.
The fact that they released the whole Tokyo Dome concert.
Yeah. JJ, you gonna hop on? You're in Johnny's neck of the woods, and thank you.
Thank you, JJ.
Hop on. You got to ring in a New Year for the West Coast gang.
Well, yeah, JJ, I sent you a link. If you did want to jump on, it's in your messenger on Facebook. And we got how many minutes?
7.
Johnny, you're 7 minutes away, right?
You can go to sleep in 7 minutes.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Happy New Year, plunk. And the thing of it, the worst thing about it is he's only going on midnight.
I know, right?
I know.
3 o'clock.
No, it's early. It's still early here.
It's already tomorrow here.
I thought it was February.
Who else has to go back to work tomorrow?
No, I work.
I don't go back to the 8th.
Wow. Back Wednesday tomorrow. Not Tuesday.
How many of you guys have IT jobs in here? Because it seems like all musicians have IT jobs. No,
I'm the AV guy at my local middle school. So
okay,
I guess you could call that an IT job.
I work in the railroad industry.
Right. I know you do, but I know.
You make adult videos in a middle school?
Oh,
no.
Wait. Can I do it for
Clarify that audio visual.
Oh, audio visual. Okay, got you.
We were so close to.
Almost made it.
Almost got away with it.
This video was almost done.
Jay.
Yeah.
Do you ever hook
John,
the
there was nothing bad said.
Do you ever hook the THR10 up to the computer?
I hooked it to the computer just to like try to download a couple different presets. Yeah.
Because I'm using mine as the interface. That's how. Well, you probably know what to do, but we would really hear you good if you would do it like that the next time.
I'd have to hook it through Pro Tools.
You don't have to.
I guess to do it.
No, you just.
I don't want everybody to know how bad I suck.
No, you don't. You sound good. That's why I want to hear.
I embarrass myself, especially.
No, you don't. I embarrass myself. You're a professional.
No, I'm not a professional.
Yes,
anymore.
Yes, you are.
Hey, Michael, I'm an elementary school teacher.
Who's Mike? Okay, yeah, right.
Cool. I am. That's not
I know you. I know. I watch your videos. I know.
You work harder for your money.
There's so many people in here. I can't hear anything.
Say that.
All right.
I teach first and second grade. Yeah.
Right.
Whoever wants to talk, raise their hand.
Yeah, come on.
Hello,
Johnny will call on you.
I'm muting myself.
Sir, may I?
We should have thought about that hours ago.
Michael, do you have a question?
Yes.
When in the course of human adventures.
Mully, I believe Michael was next.
Mr. Mully. Mr. Mully.
Mr. Mully, do we need to see the vice principal?
Mully.
Hi, Michael.
It's even worse now.
Yeah, good idea, Jay.
That's what happens when you have more than 2 or 3 people in a hangout.
I do want to show off my new T-shirt, Toad's Place. You got a Toad's Place T-shirt.
I do want to show off my new. It was down here.
It's just like, and I gotta show off my. Oh,
I'm not gonna go any lower, but that's as far as we'll go.
There's a Toad's Place bar in Connecticut.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Toad's Place, New Haven.
Oh, is that where it is?
It's New Haven.
They changed it in 1986. They changed it to New Haven.
I went to University of Hartford. So I
went to University of New Haven myself.
Did you really? Nice.
Yeah.
I graduated in 1990.
Jay,
98.
Are we going to do that one more time?
Yeah.
1923.
Right now it's at 11:57:26.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Any football fans in here?
Yeah, Bears.
Yes.
Ravens.
Okay. You guys probably saw the news that the Cincinnati Bengals cut Marvin Lewis.
Yep.
And they've hired their newest coach, Martin Lewis.
That's good. That's good.
Ouch. Ow.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Ow.
There you go.
I don't get it.
You wouldn't.
2 minutes.
Coach for like 16 years.
58. Is it 58-16?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay, you got 8 seconds.
Yep.
10.
Now I'm getting
11,
Johnny. I'm getting nervous
12,
now.
13,
he starts from
14, 15. Go.
Okay, got it. See, the last 2 times I was like nice and calm, and then you get involved in it. All right, here we go.
You hit the mountain time dead on though. You got the mountain time perfect.
Oh, are we
It
doing
was?
this?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Screwed up
Extended
central
version?
time, but you got the mountain time right.
If you guys are just tuning in, we're doing the thing that Wolfgang posted about. If you start the song "Running with the Devil" at a certain time, it'll hit a certain lyric right at midnight.
So what's that lyric?
And the lyric is, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
It's the whole line.
Humble sibble, humble boobly bop.
Got 55 seconds. 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Johnny,
Wow.
Johnny, can you
What?
Can you?
What? Wow. So this is for real now. This is my time. This is my time.
Dave's gonna tell you all about it.
40 seconds.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen.
15 seconds.
AJ says, "Get ready, my friend."
I gotta say Happy New Year on Facebook. Dang it.
Here it comes. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Got it.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was it. That was it exactly. Happy 2019.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year, Johnny.
Happy New Year, John.
Thank you.
New Year, John.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. When we were kids, we had those.
Yes.
We had those
Yeah,
things,
those
and you would do that
I
right
had a red
on
one.
New Year's.
I had a red one.
You would stand on the had.
I had a red one. I had a red one.
I think he
Johnny,
does
what's
that.
next? Alaska and Hawaii, right?
Oh, man. Mully's gonna
No, this is it.
January 2nd.
Oh, so if anybody is can edit a clip where we do all the time zones and we have that playing,
Oh, that'd be cool.
send it to Wolfgang. Let him know that we actually did it. We got to be the only people that did it. I mean,
Come
somebody
on.
could have done it in their room or something like by themselves.
I'm gonna have to try and do that.
There's really nobody else on this planet that just did this.
We did it live.
Who knows? Who knows?
Live?
You never know.
Live?
Three times? 4 times?
We did it live.
We did it live.
I think maybe Nesdal did it by
Wait,
himself.
shouldn't it be 4? Eastern, Central, Mountain.
Yeah, we did that. We did it 4 times.
4 times.
There's only 3.
4 times.
You got 4 locations, 3 time zones.
What?
New York is 1, right?
Yes.
Central, Mountain,
Central, Mountain.
West.
That's 4. I'm counting 4 there, buddy.
No, it's not. No, the
Okay,
thing is,
why are we not 4 hours behind New York from the East Coast? I mean, from the West Coast.
Yeah, you're only 3 hours behind.
Exactly. You
No,
have to count
hold
the
on,
time you're
hold
in.
on a second. Michael, hold on. Everybody shush for a minute because that was awesome. Michael, there's only 3 times. Look, ready? You got Eastern.
Why am I to start? Okay, you're right.
Michael, I know what you're saying.
Hold on. I gotta do it to myself. Ready?
It's late. He's tired. It's okay.
yeah, that's 4.
But Johnny, it's midnight, right? And your time.
12:02. Yeah.
So
12
now,
o'clock.
but it's 3 o'clock here in Eastern.
Right.
Now I'm confused too.
Look, ready?
Okay, here we go. You got 4 time zones: Eastern, Pacific, Central, Japan, and That's
Oh yeah, you're right.
And Cabo.
What about lunar time?
Luna. There you go.
Yeah,
Mars.
all right.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take off and spend the rest of the evening with my wife. Happy New Year, all you guys, and
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Molly.
Happy New Year, man.
sometime later this year.
I'm confused.
Happy New Year, Molly.
Happy New Year, Molly. You and the bride and a little pup.
Beer.
See you, man.
Happy birthday.
Bear.
All right, guys, have a good night. See ya.
Big.
I'm looking in the chat room. I'm waiting for people to start abusing the crap out of me. And nobody's doing it. Come on, bring it on, man.
All right, Denny Allen says there are 3 intervals with 4 time zones. I get it.
You know, Mike, it was
Thank you, Denny. Thank you.
once you said it, I was like, wait a minute, maybe.
I know, right?
And then once you put the fingers up. Once
That's
you put
why.
the fingers up.
That's why Mully's the teacher and I'm not. I would have these kids walking into each other like. You know,
It's all good.
Oh man.
you can't make this stuff up.
Brendan.
Yo.
Have you had a chance to visit that garage yet? That
Wait a minute.
mechanic or whatever.
The wink wink.
He's not there anymore. He's not at that garage anymore.
Oh no! So how are we gonna find him?
I don't know. I did visit and asked, and they wouldn't tell me where he was. So, but I'm still working on it, dude. Really.
Well, I have his home phone number, but I feel weird calling.
Yeah, I know, but didn't you call and his dad answered?
Yeah, I called and his dad answered, and I was like,
"You're like, yeah, hey, is my guitar still there?"
Yeah. Does he still have my guitar?
No, I'm still working on it. I'll trade him one of my cigar boxes for I'll get yours back if he has it.
Yeah. Well, even if he doesn't, like, I want to find out who has it. Like, if he sold it to somebody else or whatever.
We'll find it. We'll find it for you.
Man, that'd be cool if I got that back.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I did check on the garage and they're like, oh, no, he no longer works here. I'm like, oh, do you know where he is? Well, we can't tell you. I'm like, all right, have a nice day. Okay.
Well, thanks for that's cool that you actually tried.
Yeah, man.
Did you go in there like with Mike Recchio? Oh, I can't say his name on here.
Who? No.
I almost said it.
I think you did say it. No?
Oh, no, there was
there's
syllables left.
Yeah, there's a couple extra syllables left
in the first name.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, there's only a few. Yeah.
Only a few mics in this world.
Yeah, you know, we'll find it. It's out there. We'll find it, Jay. No worries.
Oh. So are we good?
Well, happy New Year.
What was that?
What was up with Mully's microphone, man? It sounded like he dropped it in a thing of water and then plugged it in.
Just when he coughed, he blew everybody's ears off.
Yeah.
That sounded like the MGM lion. That's what that sounded like. The cough. Yeah.
I saw those lines.
You saw them?
Johnny, that was
my parents used to live out Vegas.
There's a whole history of those MGM lions. There was if you go back, I'm serious. This is the stuff that I look at.
Actually, they weren't in the MGM.
The last lion that ever performed that the MGM lion look was like from the 60s, I think.
I'm thinking of the tigers, not the lions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, think of like the Tom and Jerry cartoons. Think of those in the beginnings of those.
Siegfried and Roy. Remember the woman? The woman's almost killed.
Yep.
It wasn't the MGM. It was I can't remember the name of that place.
The zoo?
No, it was one of the Mirage. It was at the Mirage. Check it, see if I'm right.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible, man.
Yeah.
When that happened. Yeah, that's wow.
So I found this video the other night, Johnny.
No.
It cracked me up, man. I remember because please let me find it right now.
Thank you, Fender Guru. He just commented on my Facebook post saying happy 2019.
I found it. Did I find it? No. Damn it. Well, here's one that's funny.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Present them. There you go.
Wait. You got to turn it up, though. We can't hear it.
All right, hold on.
Turn it up. Turn it all the way up.
Last.
Wait, do it again.
Larry's guitar.
Okay, we're doing 2018 highlights now.
Look how thin me and you look. And Dave is thinner now.
Oh.
Look at this.
How long was that from? 3 hours ago?
No. That's when he hit himself in the face with the guitar. And Jay plays it back in slow motion.
And then there's the one where he sneezes when I wasn't on with you guys. That one cracked me up, man. I gotta find it though.
You gotta bookmark these things, man.
I really should favor favorite them.
That's why we told people to timestamp their favorite parts in the comments of these videos.
Where are you, Nesdal Sneeze? I think that's my favorite part of anything that's ever happened, and I wasn't even on that show.
Are you Googling Nesdal Sneeze right now?
No, I recorded it.
Jay, you forget one of the last times you were on the.
I found it. Let me do it this way.
Look at Johnny.
Hold on, I gotta go back.
Wait,
down.
You can't even hear it.
Whatever you there's so many things.
Wow.
There's so David Allen, right in stride. There's so many things, and bless you.
Whatever you want to do. Bless you.
Bless you.
That's live video for you, right there.
Live video.
But what color did you see with that sound?
You slowed it down.
Oh my god.
You guys sound wasted.
Yes, that's the best part.
Wow.
There was another one that we did. When I slowed it down, it was like really, really funny.
Yeah, anything like that is hilarious.
Especially Johnny's laugh. Like Johnny's laugh slowed down is it's for the ages.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Oh.
Thank you, Hardwood Steaks. Thank you, man. Happy New Year.
Ring in the new year.
This one got you good, Johnny. Wait.
Oh yeah. Wait, hang on. I got present. Yeah, do that again. Yeah, let's see that. Let's see that.
Oh my god, what is happening?
He laughed so hard that his headphones were falling off.
Wow.
Oh.
So if you don't have a tuner handy, you can always use, a piano or a little keyboard. And right now I have this little battery-powered piano, so I'm going to go ahead and see how we're tuned here. Let's see. I got the high E string. I'll hit that first.
What are we looking at?
Okay, let's see. Yep. Okay, let's hit the B. Yep, that sounds good. Let's try the G string here, my favorite string. D string. And the A string. Gotta go up here for that. That's good. And the E string. Yeah. Now we're talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Sounds like the F string.
Oh, it didn't sound like somebody was sick.
Oh god.
Johnny, remember this one?
Oh no. We should have started with all
I
this
think
stuff.
John was on with this one.
Harold Ramis. Was he the director or director and
What was that?
When I spit
Oh yeah.
Was he
That's
the
what I was.
or
Yeah. Come on, that was the best one.
It really was. Let me zoom in on that.
Zoom in on slow mo.
Here it is.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That is freaking awesome.
That was a good one.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh, it's crazy.
Memories.
Well, guys, it's 2019.
Happy New Year, everybody, man.
Anybody got any plans?
You're going to sleep in tomorrow. I was going to bed at 11 o'clock, and then my phone rang.
What happened?
It's fun. I'm glad you had me in here. It's fun. I mean,
yeah.
Well, it was nice meeting you, man.
Yeah, I'm nobody, just some schmo flat. Just
we're all.
No, it's always fun.
No, you guys are professionals. Like I said, I feel like
We're professional schmoes, man.
Now I'm with.
Play that back in slow motion.
I'm with guys.
It's true. We're all schmoes, man. We really are.
Oh, Mad Dog, keep that to yourself.
Yeah, please.
Mad Dog, next time I'm doing a vlog, do a text-to-speech for that.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh.
All right, let me find 2 or 3 good stickers here. There's some crazy stuff I got here.
He's gonna keep it to himself. He promises. That's funny. Oh.
One of my favorite Eddie Van Halen quotes ever. Ready?
Yep.
Ready? Ready?
Ready.
What do you mean by pop audience? Well, I mean, to me, pop, if you make good music and more people like it, all of a sudden you're pop. You know, if you're a punk band and nobody buys your records, then you're cool or something. I don't know. I don't get it, you know? True. As soon as you start selling a lot of records, all of a sudden you're pop. You know, to me,
You don't see any change in the music.
Oh, sure, there's change in music. We kept doing the same thing. You know, why not just buy our previous record? Why buy the new one if it's not different?
Yep.
Truth.
I love that quote, man. Just you start selling. Oh man.
Yeah.
Johnny, here you go. Very similar to.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, my hello. I got it.
Yeah,
Right
there you
here.
go.
There
Yeah.
it is. There it is.
It's just funny, like when you watch those old interviews, like from the 5150 and 0812 era, and like you see Eddie and Sammy sitting next to each other, like they were in love.
They were best friends, man.
And Sammy grabbing Eddie's beer and drinking out of it, and like,
yeah.
And now,
What happened? Now they want to kill each other.
Yeah, what a friggin' shame.
What happened?
I've been finding a lot of that stuff on. You go through those MTV channels, and thankfully, whoever's posting them really like lays out what's on that video. Sometimes it's a 2-hour video, and it'll lay out every commercial, every song break, everything. And so you can find little, 30-second, 1-minute clips of Van Halen talking about stuff like that. Talking to Eddie going into rehab. I don't know if I put them on the Discord, a bunch of them, but like 2 or 3 times that MTV News covered Eddie going into rehab, which isn't, the best news, but it happened back in the day.
Well, here's my reaction when you look back and see their relationship then compared to now. Here's what everyone's reaction should be.
That's a great picture.
What the hell happened?
It really is amazing, though. Like, really, the first couple albums, they're almost inseparable. And
you know what's funny, and from an outsider's point of view, because my father comes over, and he'll I'll have on like Live at a Net or something, and he'll watch it and be like, can you believe he doesn't get it? Like, he doesn't understand. He's like, look at these guys then. He's like, if you would have told me, because, you know, obviously he's not a big fan of Van Halen. He has no, you know, interest in that type of stuff. But he looks at that, and then he knows what's happening now, and he's like, how does it go from that to now? He's like,
it's like a marriage. It's like anything. It happens.
Yeah,
I mean,
it happens.
God.
I know. But when you see that to now, it's just it is amazing.
And think about how well. I mean, Ed was in his early 30s. I think he just turned 30. 85. He turned 30. Sam was
39.
39
or 40. Yeah.
Think about where you were in your 30s. I mean, I was thinking about that. Like the different New Year's
I still am.
celebrated.
What do you mean?
Celebrated through my teens, through my 20s, through my 30s, all of that. And you're
Think
in a
about
different
also
place every year.
2 years together. I mean, around the globe. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you're in different
Hotel rooms, buses, all
yeah,
of it together.
you're constantly together.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be, some friction that can bubble up.
And you're in the public eye to some degree. So I mean,
yeah.
It just really is.
I think you know what hurt that relationship the most was Sam's book. As bad as honest as it was, that was what hurt. That I think that Ed's not going to forgive him for that. That was the truth. I believe. It's not that far fetched. It's the direction that you can see it.
I saw one of those. They have those Wikipedia truth or false things. I think Loudwire does them.
Yeah,
and there was one recently with Sam, and I think Rob Halford was on it too. They did two at once for some reason, but they were saying two with Sam. They were like, well, when did you think it went south? And I guess his answer was something like when they wanted to do a live album or something like that, or no, greatest hits. And he's like, we're not ready for a greatest hits. He's like, do a live album first, then do a greatest. And then he said, ever since then, him and Ed and Alex were never on the same page after that. You know,
which would have been early '90s. Right after a Carnal Knowledge.
And he said that,
and you can see the difference in the band after they did Right Here, Right Now.
Yep. Yeah, and I think Ed said, Sam said, Ed and Alex said, no, we're going to do a greatest hits or whatever. And Sam goes, well, I guess I'm out. Something like that. It was messed up.
Nothing was the same after that tour.
No.
They made some great music with Balance, but
it
wasn't the same.
That's a great album.
You could just tell that it wasn't, and it's all Ed. It's all, Ed's still a great writer. He's still going to be a great writer, and he's going to have the biggest pull in the band. Of course. So you're going to get a great album, But
that's the thing. When you listen to the first three albums from that era, you can hear certain songs, like you can hear the fun that they were having. And Balance,
Absolutely.
even with Big Fat Money, like Sammy,
it was forced,
is into that. But it was almost like you don't hear the fun coming across in the music.
Even behind the scenes, you look at the MTV stuff, you look at all of that. Going into that tour, it was just they had run their course. That relationship.
I was watching they did the Summer Nights video. I was watching that the other day, and you could see how much fun they were having. Just like Jay said, they were having a blast, man.
Yeah.
Live Without a Net, anything from that was, I mean, that was the epitome of them just having a ball.
I remember my brother joking, like we'd watch that when we were younger, and my brother would be like, well, look at Michael Anthony, like over there by himself the whole time. And you got Eddie and Sammy just all over each other. And you feel bad for Mike, and now you look at it, you're like,
you watch the Cabo stuff, which was around the same time. And when they opened Cabo and that whole thing went down, they were that was the top of that incarnation. That was the.
I mean, I think Ed had fun with everybody, because you look back at the Panama video. They all had fun. They're goofing around with being hung by that thing, and
But even then, the relationship with Dave was not.
Yeah, it was great. Souring then, but yeah, I mean, they were still having fun.
How could you not? I mean, God,
seriously,
just
doing
that going on
for money, not even for money. I think a lot of people just do it just to do it, to have the experience.
Yeah,
with great power comes great responsibility, Mr. Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, they rode that wave several times.
Hey guys, I'm going to back out of here.
Yeah,
It's nice meeting everybody. It's fun.
I think
And,
everybody-
Michael, I'm glad your dog is still around.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to ask. I was afraid. I'm glad your dog's still around. So
Thank you, man. Thank you.
all right, guys. Nice meeting you, Jay. Everybody else, have a happy New Year.
Mitch, it was a
Hey,
pleasure, man.
Take care, Mitch.
Good
yeah,
night.
good to meet you, Mitch. Good night.
See you later, Johnny. Bye bye.
Night, Mitch.
Bye. All right.
He's a nice guy. I like Mitch. He's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys want to call it?
I think we're good. I'm good.
It feels like it's been years. We've been on here, you guys. We were on here since last year, man.
The whole year.
A whole year.
Well, Johnny, the question is still out. I mean, are we doing a Tuesday night show or are we just going right to Friday?
That would be like tonight, Jay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What day is it? Right. I think Johnny's taking the night off. Look,
Well, no, I owe Mad Dog some text to speeches, so maybe we'll go live and use OBS and Mad Dog and say whatever he wants.
Mad Dog.
It can be nonstop. Just yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm taking off too, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Brandon, man, it was great having
Good night,
you.
Brendan.
It was a pleasure. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah,
Awesome,
great
bro.
to meet you, man, and awesome guitars.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. All right, I'll see you.
So cool.
See you on the next one.
Yes.
Later, Brendan.
All
I
right,
love
good night.
the cigar boxes. The cigar box. The cigar.
Like
cigar
guitars.
boxes in the pitchfork.
I like the
and
box.
shovel.
The box guitar. See you later, guys.
Good stuff. Thanks.
All right. We can keep talking, but I'm gonna end it.
Cut it.
All right. Jay Hannon, awesome man.
Bear. Tone Bolts enjoy.